what this year tete leke into your tea why you may way about it you meka when you dear me de me mpa bo ne se otwedi ampon nankasa obeto ni supa egu abrabo so usikasem wapomodne wade sua no aware so na aso aba na wanya bi ate na dankwa mo hia me awama me so bi wo se me sen amen aha aya Adom TV na dwumedi we ye nkranhye nsemre me am ti dwama me de ho chia me edi am je so e osomfo ni teko tego ba ko pe ene so me to so akawo ni awoyo ni amamra ese odi bubura wa hu se okoto kaya ebeya dine se ode kan makosi eposo okokoro bite la anampo temasa utwi kan wo epono so da bi cars are made to function on the streets chase nam anakai se obetwi wo moto we ne kwan so saa so na plane wo we entimi si kwan mu enante etufa wiemu. So everything that was made for a reason and a purpose. Wo di banchi dua che form eso banchi wo dua bayire etia eso bayire kontomire ase menkena wo ho mango dua eso mango dua. Everything that was made with a material to bear certain things. Therefore, God also gave you a mind for a reason. Nyankopon wanfa wa adwena nche obi adwene mu. Wa adwene ekura won ode hyewutim. And obo wo se ne seso. So God may give you a mind to carry out the mandate to live according to his attributes. Na mechira on ma bia se utimi ehunu so yie. Sentia onyame bo se de obo won. Dedi kan God gave you the power of reason as a human being. Onyame ma utimi dia etimi adwene esakranse mu. Ehumi anyakopon humi go mu no, the breath that God shared with you was a breath of his attributes in you. You don't have to just know God, just to pray to God, just to fast, but you have to represent God in your capacity as a human being. Yes, that was you. Yeah, you are a father. A traso. So, what you mean? That's to be a dinner. Because Unyamin and Namwe. Unyamin only wine or your boy, dear. Unyamin wine or can sampa. Unyamin wine or that or daddy. Unyamin wine, Unyami and Quantas or man quan a banyaman. What did I make an say? Unyamino or Mahoto a senipa. Say a casa obi man quamba we are sea. O yan nebia a cow be a coma. No, Papa, when you are Bible, or mammy, what Tommy is 1 minute panamqua. A casa way on qua, as what far day we know a sacremu, knife of fro. So you are a person who are made to give life to non-living things. As a carpenter ni, Ohunia, no sin near the Yakuyanempa, Wama and qua abenuamu. And to also so dear now man quabemu to show that you are God. In fact, God gave you a mind to reason, to think, to process information, to make judgments, to have a viewpoint, to have understanding, and to come to conclusions, and to formulate ideas, and to imagine the future. When I mean, I joined them on the mood, Papa said the about me, I can't funny, said they were daching by na bemu. Imagination. So, but you are funny or daching. Say, best says in your mamu, a 50 no mamma, the young now what didn't you actually na ama brabo into I do one farm. And I want 400 uncle show beans. I say, when you pan in piano and on your suit, there be God gave you a mind of your own. And therefore, you need to develop that mindset to be in alignment with God's thinking patterns. Now, no, so for we say, and you know, adwene. Now, only pound to me, you say, I'm so boy, wait, adwene. Indeed, his thoughts are not your thoughts, but you can learn to think like God. Your thoughts are not my thoughts, but you can learn to think like me if you study my values. So, so you can think like God by understanding the values that underpin God's thinking patterns and behavior. then you can think like God. Ya sorry, atramos, into any yeda. Esa says Subane, and in the years I say, you done a deal. No, I get a party. Yeah, the answer I should address it Sunday. Yeah, that was here. Hey, that's for Bedrow, that's for the room. Sani upon. So you, yes, for Yana German. I saw a call. I had this young dear, so was she. No one yammy soon the bind, and then do a brabum. Can a sack on between. I didn't assume one young couple. Oh, Christian, we are Muslim. What are the values that you are pursuing in your life? What values inform your decisions and choices? Are they the values of the world or the values of God? Don't forget, you are made a vehicle. You cannot ride on the ocean or the river. So when you begin to change God's attributes, you are becoming like a car placed on a sea. You will drown or you rust. Onipa, so we see Yankopon soon about the show. Na person by the upper up to tip and some. And ne. You don't have to tap on some. You don't have any say ewu. You don't know what I say. When you are a brabumuno, and you know so they say, ya tete Yankopon subana at tap on some no. Any bre. You know what? Whatever be the case, don't forget that God gave you a mind to reason. God gave you a mind to think. Wan fa wa dwena nkɔhye obi adwene mu. Mo de wa dwene ehya wo nkwa wutimu. Enti emre do esa wo sesa mu na obi say ade enti Yankopɔn ma adwene. Wa fa ma adwene nkɔ ma me kura na me yere. Ade Yankopɔn fa ma adwene hyɛ papa de ma me etim na ode ma de ma me. Se ebeya medwene adwen foforo se ebeya medwene se onipa a onyame abone se so na medi kan afifi nemam na madwene wo kyena ho bebo bere ntino de madwene ma me no. You know what? We live through the cultures of the world, but it is time you define your own culture based on the values of God, based on the vision of God for your life. Onyame obo wo no o ni so de hunu bi o de bo wo. Why did God make you? Sorry, why did God make you? I didn't Yankopon your war, said I would tell you, if you think one answer. So, when I show one, no show us. I show one, sir. Warfare. O Sumbo, now that's Sunko. A many pebia antitus at Antadia, and I may we are sending your mouth from the tell. Now you Yame Mapa. Sibran Gina Precope, Nakaton say, I am an image of God. And I'm mandated to follow the mandate given to me by God by re-engineering the attributes that God gave me. One of the attributes is for me to be able to think and to imagine my future. Onyame show the norm show ma. Oma tumi abetumi adwene abrabo mu a ede nyansa bata abrabo ho na bebe wadu no waboatra na ye de adware wo. Sempo betumi ahwe wo kina na wahye so kina de be yi asene na wadi akire aye de sefata. That makes you follow the mandate of God. I told you, sir, one of the attributes of God is the power of thinking. Dwanjunepa, nyensuye papa, ne se fire juma. Aha, ena me no be sie. Edi am je so eye ni tekotego. Ohwe me da se pa nyame nhira wate. Na me na Adom TV adwuma ekofo nyina ase ni production team. Thomas, Priscilla, ena eja webe ampedu. Ena mo amugu Adom TV amobo aye nyina adwumadi ba ye. Onyame nhira mo. Na men kanchira wo se woni onyame ntina enya fide ne mfiri na koso na hwe badwuma dwumadie no.
Mame mu achibiem na mesamu akwa abamfa mra Adom TV Badwam so yadani ta ekotegu asinkwanshan sama enenso odi amaye de edu so no ya Adom TV Badwam kase ensam no ne etodwa wo mu bi ya wo betini ora Peter McMenu say ye mama mpani abede akire wo ye Franka tuni de ma MPP amanyoko no mre no wonyi obi a obetimi aboa se ne running mate ye de honsam no nkire mu no ebebro ye beko yendi abato mpesio no eso na abibata supporters se yendi MPP primaries ne de just won sa to ne biem so on pesa asumdue ye adwuma dia eno so ya de bebro sansam no ne nsem bi na no pay me de bro Adom TV Badwam kase wo share live on Facebook/Adom TV extra and say Facebook/Adom TV Oko Go TV a channel no 119 DSTV ye 280 Oko YouTube a Adom TV 2 Bidi de afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni DMT said and nsem ni chiremo ankasa etie Kane dwamtene ni de man MPP amanyoko ye ne Dr. Mahmoud Baumia campaign team no ono na extra electoral affairs so Ora Peter McMeno de ato party ma enyina nim se woma Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia emre kakra se be obetumi ayi obi obetumi aboa no aboa party no ewo abato kese edi animu yi na enei oba proba Adom newsroom eno de sansemi etuja
Constitution say date be cut off date or what I was a presidential candidate then vice saber name so on to me a omaji akwankyere in free national council wabeye national council so aja to mama na kwano my stampede no because the me chani say ekuo no I friend MPP no your constitution emrapon no e article 3 say your objective and your aim to win political power through elections and to use our manifesto to develop the country. Society there also hear about me epe ubia obe compliment no etimi achieve sa objective ya me catch of say to win political power. Then you break it which will be a unique thing in this country.
We no sade to just one ma wakeka se ntoabokuo no tene wasi ahyehye no wodwene ho a wonte ase yie no sansem ni nyina enya no kore free se mpanifo ato won bo ase ene wahwe obi ahoden ene baabi a wogiri so betumi adi dwuma ene wode won mato
nipa yie afi na carpenter ni also ye be drain down edi akwa police station akwa fiefiem market mu akwa chia nipa akyere won ne ayaye wo ne mantem kakra de ayaye no Ghana ha nyina ewiase nyina ene senior Ghana ya fire ntuma pefra even under na ewiase aye dindindin wiase nya ni nya echi no se unya leader papa te say Dr. Baumia say wabeso ye ba enwawuma o de ye beko asesa niema no
Badwam Pesuano so aye MPP amanyoko no primaries na wo call ye no ewi akire Obari na wodi mu akotene pa Hajia Habibata Sani Mahama se wontene ho ase fi se abano ne kenkan nom ne ade no ono ana na nkunimdie no ese no na ne waye nsentwefo nhyiamu ama ne supporters dia tudwa kire mu se mpanifo ansa me anto aba no foforo dia ene woni wani emu nsam Adom kase eto so.
No news that the election were inconclusive, and so we expect NEC to do the needful by organizing a rerun of the election for a clear winner to be determined. As supporters of Hajia Habibata Sani Mahama, we shall campaign and vote massively for any of the two aspirants who emerges after the rerun.
Enwechi Alhaji Mohammed editor just say ekuoyi emma National Executive Committee ne nefuanso se won fa hyehyɛ abato foforo Badwam Pesuano so nyasa amanyoko no ebenu won hu.
Yedi is a traditional seat of MP, and so issues bordering Yedi MPP should be priority to the NEC. We are calling on NEC to, as a matter of agency, organize a rerun of the Yedi parliamentary primaries elections within 7 days. Yedi constituency still has no parliamentary candidate elect. Any short of a rerun will have dire consequences for the parliamentary fortunes of the party in the Yedi constituency. We want to send this one a very strong message to the national chairman of the party and the leadership of NEC. Should they make any mistake to impose a candidate for Yedi constituency, the party will regret it.
10 MPP members be a one more our Western North Montam ni mo do adesre to won panifo ni mo say communicators na wo ho no wɔn ma wɔn mo nneɛma no na aban no nneɛma a wɔayɛ no obetumi agyina no so abɔ ho dawuro ɛwɔ mpɔtamu a Adom TV ɛtoa so.
Say na yen kan ho mom ayen kambo mu nko a de betuma ma NPP breaking the 8 na omo mani so mehwe omo communicators across the region because baby adu no NDC no den trosem ne propaganda ne nam enti ehia se be resource the communications team no omo so anya abutra anya ahofama ene enoma ese omo de ye adwuma no omo so de aboa me aton party ne ma pa waye ene yira Dr. Mahmoud Baomia ni bold solution vision
nwachiri and a concerned youth communicators a kuma any amani boni chon komo wonum editu dwa se wonom de obedu betumi biara se de ebeya Dr. Mahmoud Baomia any MPP amanyoku no ebedi nkunim e wa fimpinu any adunu nan abatu animu
sisi a ye betie gumonten so ni ya hye various houses no na any villages no any ba bia wo se yetumi kobo Baomia any MPP aban hu dawuro no I crowd say a best adumano. And in fact, when you come to MPP, we have the numbers.
Timinia, as some can say, Baumia Maya na wabano, wa mama MPP for, and wa mama NDC for Obama Ghana mine. Na minim say Baumia breaking the 80 no, a better possible at the amai.
In crossing grassroots nina, a best all waka. Your best only ejna and so. Nay, yet me pushy aquanim. If we say NDC for a breaking 8, MPP for us we breaking 8.
Ko MPP amanyokuo na mu na we ne yakoro mrahye bedwafie mu a ene wo mo de atodwa kire mu se changes bia memu wakandifu edi wani mu wo parliament no won mu a na edi won mu ani mu first deputy speaker ede sansemi etodwa.
We invited you here this morning because of some publications that have gone haywire in respect of the leadership of the majority caucus. We are here to inform you, and through you to the world, that the publication that are going wrong is not true, it's false, that the caucus, the majority caucus, has not made any changes in its leadership. The majority caucus has not contemplated making any changes to its leadership, and that we tell the whole world, Ghana, to ignore any such publications. And I want to assure you that we have confidence in the leadership as they are, and the status quo shall remain. We are aware that upon the nomination of one of the deputy whips as a minister, a replacement will be made. That replacement will be made by the caucus when we have had the opportunity and the time to consider the appropriate replacement. This is all the information we want to share with you, and to, through you, tell the world that the leadership of the majority caucus has not changed. We have not contemplated any change, and we do have no intention to effect any changes in the leadership of the majority caucus.
Ghana National Education Campaign Coalition Efra Bayon and many no senior high school won nyina hode mu nsemo no aban no hwensiesi na se yedundu momon kane ne de hadwen ana se bia ECG ni tua no mu na edin a onhwe kwan foforo wo betumi afa ebetumi aboa wo mo nyina mahode mu nsem no de asua wade ene nyuma nkaye e wo school sitru ene senior high schools na Adom TV kase edebe.
Teaching and learning cannot be smooth without electricity. We all understand, say, it will bring a negative impact in the learning outcomes of these students of the schools that are affected by this situation. Because I think I say a academy pena situation also. Now there are other senior high schools almost TBA. And we are talking about promoting quality learning outcomes for these students. Not say not just say at the end of the day, our efforts are being wasted.
We am so am a president no another coalition of concerned teachers. King Ali Awudu and so the abetu just say ade we enum gwase pa enu ntine aban no enhwe say obema awofo no so etimi aboa se wabre e wo sikantua efa eye free SHS 1.
Imre bi etwem na yetua school fees no na electricity bill no yɛde ka nkwalaa no school fees ho ɛma omutua ntina school no nye sika edi tua ne light bill ɛna sesia ne free SHS aba ɛna nyina agye ato ɛna akɔba sɛ nsɛsɛ akwalaa bi atua sika bia na aban bɛfa bibia na sɛ aban agye ato mu sɛ bɛfa bibia dia inde na nka nsɛsɛ sɛ ade wi esi SHS ne mu na dia wofo betumi atua ɛde aboa no omuntua sɛ aban abɔ no bo so sɛ ɔyɛ free SHS 100% free dia ɔmonhwɛ sɛ impre bia no sika e wɔ sɛ ɛkɔ schools no mu na ɔmode yɛ saa nneɔma wei no ɛbɛkɔ
ya ewo onwe MA Junior High School 2 ewo Jeso Mensi mu asantemantam no mu enne staff common room eduase ena wo muti ehua de Adom kase kɔ hɔ no mu na esewani se okache mu ya Adom kase edeba
onwe MA2 DHS ye wo Jeso de se yese ye ka ye haw no a enka ade bechi eye bebre na sese de edi motinti man pa anka emprepre binya se kubisu yemu nanka yatumi aye de enka ende no ne staff common room
sese yeti hey pa no utimi ka say o dress craba school because o dress said that in futuro said yo ya fefo office papa bi edit air condition mu asif say eduma na ye ne said be chichafo bi mpo chan ye hu futuo na asem futuo ne enkola nyina enti okwa ko na classroom na o tira de akwana crash no amada wo ye me role model so edi eni enye fe
edurumre bi a enkonya kra ye betena so ye ba na ano ayedi na ne ye wo se obi wo ho a ofie ben ha wo ba wo se ofa akonya free fie na de ba na obetena so na opon a na wasa pa akura bi eja wone ne temantem na kyese wasa de ayedai odi akoja
asamre mana owo onwe Badwam pasua so erumunyamfo Hakim Mohammed woni Adom kase abankomo akyera na mutua wo tudi afa ho
me first day me ba akra na menim se bi omuti bi ase gemframa se wo ba foforo na wan approach ma unse da hu ni se omuti bi ase ti me approach ma ka se o omuni office na ho no muti na ha me na yese wo si tu am anamo na sisi ndi ma twetwe proposals e dey my NGOs any nkofo bi a obetimi aboa mi bia say at least omatimi an raise foundation kakra ntinka yetimi boa mu epege dino office ni se o mama nka be mi de bebre
na yebusa say enkosi dabai na schools and the trees any teachers and the trees eto ebetimi twa e wasante mantem
na statistical service mpanifo so saban onyiri mu pa ema ne nkwada ye wa yakayaka de bro wo mu no wo mu eye saade no e wo samra mu ye dene e wo won so beya ebe ya sudie de ama wo bi so a obo ne timo po so obeye ma ne nkwada bi ayakayaka de a Adom TV edebe
baby ana me ahmete kakra ne ye 15 to 19 for na bria when you say wo fa sa violence ne o ha mu no ebi say na me kan no ebi betimi aba ne say do sa stage na ya na say ye hu omo say teenagers ebi at times omo time so no mo akonyi say nti una mo kra say be kra ebi a wo ye obi ehin na say dem gwasi bi bible so ne ebi so a betimi aba ne say insem bebre ebi a nkola o ma ware ntem insem bebre ni say ye further studies to find out why these things are happening nti eto say omo policy implementers and then various ministry departments in charge of some of these things and so omo modern now to me I put it down some strategies you be share to me the service sa in some kakre hardwin
2022 Ghana Demographic Health Survey no womgusu e pone hu bi de breye ene wo northern region why say mema na aware na de before mbe ware no na mo hu so mo use machine na ma tetred emu nsem Adom kase edeba
ye che Ghana mu mienu northern sector ene Ashanti southern sector into far northern sector na ma dodo na aware even at a younger age respondent na ye no ye respondent na ye fa omo say ye ne omo edi nkita ho no ye hu say wokọ Ashanti region a ema ne mema ni nyina omo aye interview ọmọ no ọmọ di mpem agro ansa ọmọ ware ba na ebi mo so enware ye na okọ not de a yehu se mba na aware ni nyina de ọmọ di mpem agro wo bre ano ọmọ aware bembe ma ne de na entesa emema na ye interview ọmọ nyina ne kire ye se ọmọ di mpem agro ansa ọmọ ware
enwechi okade to aso say reproductive health ho adesua na wo say awofo ne atwetwefo nyina kabom na otimi ekere wo ma ne sanse sesei abofra ne bedi mfie nkono kura no no wonnim oba ne be ma ho na makwa awode edi mpamu agro ne senti wo firi kyerɛkyerɛ wo mo a obetimi ate ase ne wahunu yesese wo mo eye
say as early as possible cause akola we di 9 years 10 years have sex there as I say one who say education no you started in the teenage age ya late say your first sexual reproductive health you can ho asem nanso as say ye si sudua especially emba na omoye nkola na omaware no as say ye bo om no so omote ase say yes waware nti eno ane so
aban ne lawyer Penny Owura Godfrey Dame se edi atomra shebedwafo animu se ogusu a wo kese afi no wo hwe animu se Ghana Police Service omo de docket fa Ahmed Swale ya ifie numu ni watu wana nanomo ewonsie do no omo de ne ho nsam no ebeba Adom kase etwaso.
First one to further request for information on the state of investigations. A second information docket was received by my office in May 2023. The docket indicated that investigations into the case are still ongoing and that the identity of the perpetrators of the deceased was still outstanding. No identifiable suspects have thus been found. The Attorney General, in a letter dated July 2023, advised the police to intensify their efforts to identify and arrest the perpetrators and to inform us as soon as this is done.
Osan edin semfofro etudwa edefa Professor Bene ni wuo ho ana JB Dankwa ensu wuo.
Murder of the late Professor Bene. The Speaker, the accused person has been charged before the High Court, Accra, for the offense of abetment of murder. The Speaker, is abetment of murder because the person who actually confessed to murdering the late Professor Bene died in the course of investigations. But there is evidence on record supporting his confession, and that will be used against the accused person who is being tried for abetment of murder. The Speaker, the J.B. Dankwa Edu murder case. It is a case pending in court, and for that matter, I'll just briefly indicate the state of affairs. The Speaker is entitled The Republic vs. Daniel Asedu, Ali Asesi Dondon, and another. The accused persons have been charged before the High Court for conspiracy to commit robbery and murder.
Opeja Kotre Bonsra free ya wotosumie no de ato ne hemfo nkaye animosre omunyina nkamom na okon aye kon de atia galamse no nanan munyina mfo wo ho anyimo ebi na wo mo wonsase eho ban
isasin so no galamse asef zero wo ba no ya amu galamse se mana nanu ma baba to ba undu ya bi ya dinya to wa zero se galamse dia zero. Mind no just your mind. Where mind na no tear the support. No galamse. God bless you. Abeye ne ma fatano.
Zero. Ahemfo mienu ya ewasi wono mfoforo e de nsem bi to ya mane boni anim.
Ka kire mabusua ne nkra emema na ewu mu no se abato nye ntokwa. Ni nyina ye nka bo mu kire wadwen. Nti wo kire wadwen a okokromoti na be de be kire. Obi bros ka se di machi na koya ade a enya eninachi. Na wo ko ne echi wa me kra me ma. Se echi wa enya ade me ba efisa me mpe police station. Ana akoya ade enye nti mi to bia afo. Bia de wo blaboni bi ho a twofufuru ho. Ye nye entrance ni mu ye ma fefefe.
De dem akoma so se emabunu a ombeye aso etie me sene de obepese obeko school obeko de opese oye osu adwuma so obesua fi se memi ye odwuma ni meyɛ kapentani mebie kwanya ato hɔ sɛ obi a ɔwɔ ɛpɛpɛ biara no ɔmmra na ɔmmra mesua adwuma.
Mamindina no so na Adom TV Badwam kase na ha na brema kwan na no pay me de asie me da se pa se oje brehwe bie enkoba bia na the one krata no ne online stories ahodo bi nso aka yensa ne emfanto so mfama wo kode a Radin fan komra sumdie mu na share live on Facebook/Adom TV na me kwa ba kwasinsia nso aye krado ne ato aso. Say memwakwaba Adom TV Badwam na wo hye no se wo twen yenti afi no wa sorry ye de radio asese nne wo kan ati asefo hu yenso ya hye edwumadie na sedada ye de nkranhye na wie ye de news nso aka ho de edu so yi de bonkrata no na afi online stories ya yensa aka yenso ye gina ho ye nipa yi ye Ghana fu yi ese timi chekere ya adwon won ba ko mienu bi ho aha nti sa pepepe incoming Bismarck akosi insia Sinya me aduma 2028 eno obepre mi wo bi ahya aduma na se dadaada ogina edan mu eso obeye MP wo Asante Mampon enti no memo akwa be na bi abokode incoming bibia wo ye aduma no
power to the people
slogan no
power to
the people ugina independent and our party
be power
to question me jaka ugina nkwa ugina na say
na aprem kunim de ama Asante
I'm so the party be achiana
either a party either a independent the purpose and focus near Asante Mampon puntu
so this 38 who be na be tena ho no mu de a party no mo mugina nya Asante Mampon puntu in kwantakoro
either on a
party me te papa de o kan mete na me so maka me de ana aha say democracy ye dey go man you know 2038 dey na ho no ne memu asesa wanya ho aba what you
say say power to the people
no na I adventure nti aha ya election headquarters nti bibia fa batwo no ho nsem bia no ya de bebremo saa pepepe nti ya tenie bia nka dem what you say de ya pani bia besra ye ne ne twa mfonyini ne ya postu atenie nko a mamonye sa kabi mamin kabi pani mu ba fi sa mana kwa ba ye de wo sa wo ye timuma system na anya na dwuma ye be ye dwuma aha ya election headquarters se de tie bia no ye be ne sa pepepe e de amount the obedi odi olusu odi nyina oyo de hia ne se o man nkoso de hia ne se akwantempon no ya ye ne yie de hia ne se onwe junior high school 2 a teacher for baby papate a wo betumi a kire nkura de o betumi a mark e o mo betumi attendance ne sa ne no staff common room onwe patro MP bay ene wo ho DC MC yesremo ewo ejoso ti ejoso MC yesremo mo a MP John Kuma honorable bi afo ani so me da ya se no matene ma bebre ase enso bi beka say na election time otumi ko ho matene ma bebre ase say djuma no do so nti ebi wo ha na wuhunu but honorable so far as edu election a kusi bomu kura hye kuro bi asi kura yetimi ko ho ekoko eje tumi free wo sere wo ho tumi no de honorable kakra bi obetumi aye de aboa fa boa onwe teacherfo omuni staff common room oda si yetimi bobo tent bi bibi kakra bi aye okay teacher ni ba ko asema okan na areho futuro bo wo mo santi ugina nkura na nim nkura na o se akura nso wo muro modern fi ne do so aze wo na asim futuro enye fe atachefo bre nanso ne ba bi nipa ya ba bedro no o chechire ni a so be hu chechire ni bi pa ni die mu nya bi a efe odie bi na show no level no enye pe ahu chire ne do so wo me mo achechirefo no mo yi ade ye makura no mo ofia de kire kura nya bete na nkura be 40 wo classroom nkura be 50 no jina so keep quiet obeka na day o keka bom na se ye ni sika ka bro ti esremo o me hwe ya chechirefo ye se wo de kura no sika sam no kura na anya kura na environment kura de eye se eye conducive o wura mu kura na koma ba ne ho so on se sika ne ma baba bi obewura no kura dodwo no a eno nko akura ye moma ye ni nko ye school sahodo no moma ye moa na ye tua to ye jeje bribia school fees ko we ko sika ne ko he ye sremo moma ye moa na bi motibie mu no enye school dan ye friend school keke but dan no ano enye school bi wo ho no mu a wo mo ne moa na eche omo be ko break beba na moa no so saa mponche no mponche pete ho no wasa adwunso gu so ya asem mponche dwunso so ye different level kan yesre mumienhwe ya churchfo ene ye nsuku adan mumienhwe ni ye kanu nko ade mumien try KG4 crèche nkura ba bi omo ye tete wo mu free foundation no say a week a affect so ti nkura ne tete ye mu ase ho ne de yenye no ba bi ye fefefe kama na nkura ne te ho o mani age niam nkura didi agro mumienye ne sa na rade wa dom ye bibia bi akwasi enra mo me colleague bi de video bi to ye platform so galamsey ya ye ka ho asemu ene ye se dra o sa no mo ye no galamsey ankobra nsuo no ma na wo ho no de ye acheke nsuo no se nsuo na no mo nti nsuo na ni aye brown to wo mo sa no mo de alum agum ti na ni ate kakra kwasi the quantity of alum akwabra na digu so na ye brown wo na atimi ate ama ni aye ni kama kakra ne de aye acheke ama ye di enya acheke nko enu anu omo sanom na obenom saa ayi galamsey nsuo we saa obewie kranketo enka hwe kidney cases holy hearts e ma pemfo na ewu ye mpanimfo ga aden na mo yesa efiamre me galamsey no because ye nyine ka obi ye nyine in the sense ye ne timpotem ho no it's not as if say ye hu asem Ghana for you subi o emu ye pass mu surasa me na me kwa akoka ba won so na affect you etu se ni nua dia wo ye enye obeka na no atum se nyem na me kwa akoka ko se obi adwuma etu mo mtu no benom isi kwasi me che se galamsey se na wo ho dadadada na e de how no mo ye ne se na de yasesa na ye se no mo ye ne se sa tam na China for any maso no mo ye se sa tam na ahemfo bi compromise yo mo ho no mo ye ne se sa tam ne emfa chamfan emtu nsuso no mo ye ne se sa bre na aban ni ku kakra no mo ye ne ho no mo ye ne se sa bre ne enye na manyosem etu timpotem na so peso tutu fam kakra bi a obi wo potem obi e ne wo ho se na be ya ne wo ye no enkofa sunsan so bi emreye ene em galamsey abe MPP NDC makure enti MPP ni ntimi nka MPP ni asmo galamsey ho NDC ni ntimi nka NDC ni asmo galamsey afia mesi sara Ghana waterfo aka no ye bedru ho ye bedru pepe e bedru mebe ye be kransuo ni emu bi nye be ye bewu e ho ni ye bedru yes enne kwasi meka say yare bebra bai enye be ye bi nye bibia o eye yenya na ye criticize yare yesu ni e ban ka ho ye ni ahemfo ye ni ye twe ye penien mu ka dise peni ade a wo ye enye ena even kwasi even before nipa no baba ba ye no penifo ni ho ana nti penifo we ya dey aka say ye nim kwa mfa so bukọ share kwa ibrentom say be kro no ekwara say ye ba ya kata kro ni so obi anya ne de avia me so bom tempotable no they will suffer for years ye war and afford so suffer the whole country will suffer galamsey asem me say na ben kebe because enfaso bi ni so no kre okwan enfaso bi ni so faso bi ni galamsey that one committee ya ye bibia still that so committee bi etie bia purposely was for phobia o manyes kan bi ni tu so mso be dibi galamsey fight bi no why successful ye mamu na se na e konsi ya na be konso bi no be fie be successful I am for compromise you mo ebinum politicians na compromise you mo ho from top to down ye ne ati krom so say me ani da honom
sorry kutia no yeso yakra no so ato
nsuo ni nyina sei
ye benom ya kransuo se na Germany for ye no omde obi na poison mu nsuo ye de ya na ya se yesu ye be kransuo
Sramote
wenye bia no
mo ahwe ye ma na ye wo mo no Holy Heart na doson kranketwa problems nko a kwahwe akura ketwa bi machine sesisi no ho aye de je ne nkwa because of me no mie no ya say ye niam nyina kwaye no mfudie ni nyina nuro aye ne mase be ti oba no nyim nyina problem oba kama babunu kama the first time okwa awo so oba na ama
okay nkosiaga
aye de adea a doctor for ye wo ma fam de bia nanso foundation no nsure ye num nuane aye de ni nyina sai enanka utwa nkamu a bawe nka ye bawe carrot a ubua na afi akadua ni timfinfin na opono ho carrot no ye pono we carrot be ni
ye to mamu ama covid ye baaye enye UK prime minister ne kofa baaye o but the number of prime ministers are resign the number of ministers are enyom ne kofa covid ne baaye o but because of me am managing the mayenti no some free office o to mamu na aka se minister bi atnasia magalamse koso o se yi na dia no bi buafu but yet to applaud this say UK for there we ya ne apamo yentra wa
fia ba ko na
Ghanaian we
attempt to change man na so maka ho asem e feel cool ayi ora first deputy speaker ora Joe Wise akasa no kure bi ani omo ye okay with leadership e wo parliament no nti eno so ho asem no na wakade a asa ne no ayi relationship ho nsem nti wa ma ye niema enum a e kire
5 na hanso ye 3
na ni nyina ye hu but ho akodi mu wo bi aya wo no aya tete wo nyina anya 27 30 years wo besesa no free form foundation
when did breaking heart ne ba no we be kai
entino we kwesi wo ho experience entino so kai
feri bia no wo
enya pani asa wo de na
e bia le
enya wo ne ya yidi no
me ko fasen bia bra me
Ghanaian Times company no okay anywhere ne
o hweyem at park sitting Ghana loses 150,000 tons of cocoa through smuggling.
And ready news.
Cocoa bot penny the kind of sir.
And what do you? Hey Ghana, yeah lose. Niama the die ho pa no bi ewura musa. O twifo musa. We yakan.
E go siaga. The member next year na I am more than 150,000 tons. Hasty process review Civil Service Act 1993 Civil Service head to government. No changes to our leadership. Majority caucus dismisses claim. Justice will be delivered in Ahmed Swale case. Attorney General. Daily Guide. Witnesses couldn't identify suspect in Ahmed Swale's murder. Attorney General. 1,010 rural telephony site constructed. Esla Owusu. Agric infrastructure key to food security. Majority boys over leadership. Daily Guide. Daily Graphic. Graphic Zoom Lion Clean campaign. Regions brace for sanitation competition. Ghana pushes towards late fertility. Political interference fuels Galamsey in forest reserves. District managers cry out. Tiasumana. Daily Graphic. Monocracy in politics. When will this madness stop? Not today, not tomorrow. I'm your Kumfi and I be saying the same. It's okay.
Railway.
Yeah. No bisa say da bena. Sekadie na ekoso amanyosim no. Etu betwa.
Asemu.
Baumia Transport Minister in abuse of office scandal. Mutala Mohammed demands Boeing Edu's head over decline in cocoa production, but Cocoa Board says 2 billion Ghana cedis lost due to global cocoa price decline. Parliament to be disconnected over 23 million Ghana cedis ECG debt. Parliament.
I'm disconnected.
230 billion.
Wow. Now we want the pressure.
Schools at the cap 5 million. Parliament that's what light.
Ninti ade nti na omotena ho mane pile up sa. Me na me de ka de mempo. Ade na monthly na eba. Enti tua 2 billion.
23 million Ghana is 230 billion.
We were
senior high schools all Ghana the ECG for 5 million. Let's say kucha we mudiam. Accra Academy for them. 5 million Ghana and when school back
5 million in
school back.
Now we parliament
23 million. Omna so you can here.
I was here disconnected. Kwasi udi Ghana chi abakasa. E kan ko anti ade when na ye no responsibility. Eh when asade say also otria no wontua. Eh serious oh.
Parliament
23
million Ghana cedis.
ECG ka wode no.
Yes, parliament nko.
Wo de okra de osi schools de ka 5 million ye twam. Kohwe individual bi o de ka be 100 cedis. O de ka be 200 ye twane light mo.
Parliament de ka 23 million.
Nipa mpeno kre. Na mo mote ho.
Internet so my disconnection was some kind.
Ah o mejai. Ah e
parliament one.
Say bi twa mo. They say you were nisu.
Can want some nan saying.
Or the
23 million no day.
But bad. As ye hwehwem ni enhwe ye efiti. Ni enhwe amotena wa.
Afibia so ma parliament budget o.
E wo ECG no.
Afibia ma parliament budget.
Now kwasi ye kan sao. Ya kan say you enu ye ni na wo tweda.
230 billion.
Abebom ne yakoyanim sa. Nti ne bia yakoyanim. Oman no ya kan ye ni na wo tweda ne yakoyanim sa.
Jesus Christ.
Enyi na ma hoden. E ka modem nko hanu no. Leadership. Onkena mutua. Mutua bia. Ye kom me se kwasi me kan be a me mitua. Anu ode. Se mo.
Anu no mo je tua na asa de. Anu mo tua na kabi. The 23 million yes can get to.
Anya Ghana city ni sa ka ho. Show mo to.
Hey.
I was said the or ye response ye hadn't no wontua. Ni nyina so kwa say ya na etua ma mo ye taxes ya na also mo gina mo ko.
Taxes ye bi na de mo budget.
Say ya me there I don't know but just way. Yeah, time na so de enko.
Enko na radio.
Ai, Ghana de ye ready nyankopon. Say no the free so hold the see so pro. I resha for you. Ye nyina no so na ye fancy. Akudie mu nsam no aye krado. Prof Wallace Edeba. Na fe malnutrition. Said no outi. No say mi hu ba ku bi de. Ono esro ne fom ni nyina agire ne da ho. Mi hu no na enso ampa. Enu anu mi hu ye no. Mo bia esro hwebi malnutrition. Ye say effect. Ti koni ensiesie mfamo. O se no ebi fem so no ne ade ekọ ne nya ne kama. Tie san komoyi health tips ene ye de bro. Na afia ho sepenso aba sister Sandy be a guy aye crowd de bebro na afia semidi kan nkomo ahodo bi wo ho na mpensempense mu no so ato ene ho amu na eba
ene la ya chum
okay
ena afi ni nati
oh okay sa ti komo no doso hwen ye yakwaba
Emma Makwaba Adeba Adom TV Badwam so ene woni gu a ohwe no embre wiedu se de awokansie mu no ensem embre medin edinyameba Bernard Padibotwa seda kese enkoma game park on se na insunai se yi ne ni kakran be man se woni ska waso ba shintie wo se woni ska egu botom apene so de ne ho ne nemu nti no me ball kase se wonya game park de answer obaji phone no adale *64 *946# star 946 hash na se bibia de dana kwam o de follow prompt no na nya botre na tena TV ne ho ebo nonkron me kire 9 am live draw ne beba so e Adom TV so na 12 pm so live draw no ebeto so na 6 pm e the third one no akogu nti dia hia so benya phone no dial star 946 hash star 946 hash no nyiska eguboto woni edwumaku a waso masene se me fa go kensem no ensem na embrem no me dimbiem etinyame ba Bernard Padibotwa say the Champions League round of 16 matches no and ebi dodo na etodwa Manchester City Manchester and matches no dodo na etodwa na match no mu yedin na pure match back etodwa ya standing match Manchester City had almost time Liverpool 4-2 pumping and fedi agro and match I bet me etodwa back on me for Liverpool and in Leighton Town and also Eddie Beckham so Champions League and matches me no and etodwa International Milan Inter Milan Atletico Madrid esibirim ne kaba kusana ekosi no na seda kese biem and come game park Yes, Bema de also niska egu bottom. Wo dey choose numbers, no favorite numbers no from 1 to number 36. No afa phone no dial star 946 hash. Star 946 hash no follow prompt no draws no. Ever so 9 a.m., 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. Na se bibi ade da na kwem no. We need jumekwa ogu so yeso yasene si afa okensim na sembre. Na no ayenda yen fa nche Ghana na oda ni we ni editor Accra House of Folk for so ya secretariat shempore omo pese omo si na enche me sure say enche finish ni nya be cause omo du be 95% na enra Togbe Afede the 14th ono ene board chairman Edema House of Folk elonkasa tutu ni chacha ekopiem ewo secretariat na sia na enye fedi agro ono ade nani kotwe ekohu nyama ekoso ewo secretariat na sia na ye anem sini immortal ejakwa echampon eso edi dwumedi na chia ono ebon yamane ese na dwumedi no ekoye
aduonu abien entamuni na Accra House of Folk edwiri won secretariat no edito hwe se ombetimi asidan foforo se na ebe ya House of Folk so ebenya danpa atremu meka amo administration no ebenya danpa atremu edi wondwuma ebe ma club no so no se obi person wondu dwa eno so betimi akoye edi ama club no impremprem na mpanyifu a di House of Folk anim Togbe Afede out so do 9 by ebehwe eye dan no na sene adu no ne woka say be ohanchemu adu akron enum 95% House of Folk secretariat ebeye krado so betima be di dwumedi ewo ha utimi ehu say be adankora anan na House of Folk esi ewo ha say wohwe say dwumedi House of Folk di no eno so betimi akoso say wo de yetoto ho atimi say obaga na nyina say ka secretariat ejina ne nanso a eno ne Accra House of Folk secretariat we ni ampanfo kan say sa cha be busumi ebientem no na che say bibia aye krado na House of Folk dwumedi aba be koso ha onum say nche bia na House of Folk ada mo commercial center no edi ena efenso pobi manso ade a one stadium any other facilities so ekoso ewo Accra House of Folk asase kese a eda poiman no ne aka secretariat we be na wotwa ebientem no bibia ebetime wie pe de ma House of Folk omunyina beda omani abetremu na dwumedi so etimi akoso enti osram aduonu abie entem 22 months ago secretariat wo dwuru edigu ho no ene say enete mpanyefo aba abahwe ne edikan meje di say obosum abie entem no krado a oba ebie ni ankasa na etimi akoso board chairman kasai Samson Adam board members nso kasai a yedi ni nyina no ebetum anim midi di mo taja kwa champion from Farah Avenue House of Folk secretariat Salam down.
I'm very satisfied. They've done a very good job. They've kept to their timelines, but for resource constraints, they would have handed over this to us a long time ago. You know, remember they broke grounds sometime in May of 2022, and we have thought that we definitely would have finished this within a year. You know, they've been very much on track. We need to manage our limited resources between here and Bobbyman and the commercial center. So kudos to them. They've done a very, very good job, and we are very proud of what they have done. We believe that, yes, the remaining 5% completion can be executed within the next 2 weeks, and this place will be complete.
Yes, Togbe Afede the 14th, ono ene board chairman. Adema House of Folk nkan na oti na say House of Folk medi omo didi ni de so enipa ye bompa so betimi bibi asabi omo so betimi abon homode wa Ghana Premier League nim no yenko Songo stake na yen hwed ene the countryman Songo. Yes, the man himself, the fireman or Adema ene dey Songo oteme kan ojane shewa.
Yeah, fantastic morning. I'm going to be at Over.
More fire.
I hope to be able to call.
Nyamiadum, be able to call away.
I mean, me and Coupon, so me, I guess I me, we are here, but.
Yeah, then I say more fire. And then I want my. Sure.
Yes, my voice is be over, and I say, voice is be a crowd over. More, mami.
Okay.
In the camp boy no answer.
Okay.
Na memra Songo stakes in Kasa. because I know abano also na management committee for no almost say and that's automatic committees it's not management committee here automatic blasters management committees here omo pay
last
omo hold on omo yenti answer near say bibia kona kwaso fantastic.
Ogunu nene chine ya ne hu say yes aban no so asole e wasa so kasafa na sim
abanje efe committee na wo ye ne de eso opam nkrofo ni nia we nye committee bi asem
committee ne de say aban no gu no
committee we na ekufado fa una ngire uti committee ai dai committee no msa so benum ti o masa ba say mo bete committee na mama ko yim coach be na mo kwa ko yin aban no committee na ba kufado ntuma ngo aban committee we amento aba mento ama 2024 we ai wo
aban no gu no na ogunu no mu hwehwe ne mama ansa no ana coach ne pe coach o good
fire so o TV bia
yeah abaningu committee ni ani say F4 na almost wo matena say Mark Adom vice president no edi animu a wo mo di pe Black Stars coach no ya ka kira abani say yes na ongu no even demonstration e koye no plan petition no account say abano enhwese obitimi aidei ama omajai oma holding on wa hote committee no in search for Black Stars coach odi ti nsema ekoso ene enoma coaches omububo omudin edema Ghana bim oti na make chona say this same almost selfish interest. And this football people, Omusika, Semo here, Obi Omitiam, a Yupuno, Empoka, coach, Ama Blasters, a trainer scout to Adom. You wanted that. This same Mark Adom, Anna Milovan, Wabaya Juma or Ganada, Ovi or Koya, Baby or Koya Juma Biano. Adwumano ankoyi omu yinedi nanso Milovan rival this same F4 ni makado mu edi animu kofa Milovan ma no edi yeko Cameroon AFCON ema match ba kokura ya nche yekuye ni match pa Ghana ni match o Cameroon match ba kokura ya nche Comoros square Michel Ghana eyi Ghana film I ni Comoros 8 minute blasters bobo she blasters so simple ojase this same Mark Adom yakobu ye ni ho anima say ewo Cameroon wo sounding in call for F4 football people abetena say GFA say ye ba be pick coach Ama Blasters ye be pick coach Ama Blasters otete nsem ekọ aso abonten a wo ma kofa this same trainer scout Otuado ma journalist na omunyo omadwuma ye omaton omunyansa no sa journalist no omunyo omuye adwuma F4 no omunyo omuye adwuma omaton omunyansa ma omu sika nkitenkite this $100 no liki out keka say o hwe F4 ne tenase na ana committee ne tenase so omu pe coach se o ma ba no nipa ni normal so just any CV and I say, oh, you be the normal super or set fatter so be coach Blasters no almost say bo to Adona or dear call World Cup here Korea even player selection any any player and film player and Raplano no ye o to Adona that is way trainer scout o we Blasters a Juma World Cup or Koye Dortmund or that's what as trainer scout country team by and our approaches are coaching a yet trainer scout to other Ghana ni bia sebi na gini edaho e wonim die ene biaba on so trainer scout so that F4 we ma this same football people Mark Adu ya o te was no lead committee say omo pe coach Ama Blasters wo ma coach o mbetimi na ya ahomaso Otuado so onim hwe so na ahomaso Umushi time open or then a selection band or catch us my player away, my player. Me was one of you, or the echo what happened was a photo. This same person, Musuba Bonnie, Amodity FO, and I'm a person with the banner, Musa Eddie, a Gugan and Masukana Mukifa Ghana Porto, Namuyani Amupia or Blasters. Munumo, Samonumoa, and Kata committee with Granamukrano come on for me. Come move, Munyan Samono. Come on for me, but Abani Beguno. And I dia Bube for coach, dia Kwama, sports minister, we so on Famunko, Abani was on co endorsed that. And you Ghana Fusika Blasters coach, the taxpayers' money. And now Abani, a tear you to with tear Ghana Fusi. Ghana for your demonstration where your football say a conformat tears ya bontain they are. Not the parliament, Ghana buying, Omunina, Aji petition, a tear you to Omunya ni Ghana for akuma somaye. Football for no edi football ni disca rough. And a football ni call from SA. Blasters omusi omati committee omudi pe coach na ban stop you. Ghana for mpe and in a Ghana for di kan kasa ye no. Aban committee na Blasters for Atia Mac Adona or no your vice president onim shiwo football. Wa bon ne ket omo record ye dey. There be a more tournament, more the national team away. Money results be a. Bon, ko family over about the good animal. I see we ever Cameroon. Yan say much about Kuka, Wababe Tanasa say, oh my God, who lead the committee? Say, yeah, fat coach, I'm a Blasters. What the hell? Who are there now only more football? More football basis have results obey. To us, are buying goods, our Blasters, my committee no matter say, Omudi pe coach, no. Omu a lie. Opa. Remne duedum yengina ye rewrema duedum sa committee ya ma Adom tete wa omo so omo pe coach udi duedum na hwe coach so ma apply omo dudu na ye solid udi coaches pa na de ye enkofo ndi nkomo ye nim nkofo coaches bi a omo nya omo coach Blasters no mama discipline Blasters aye kama omo kire se omo ye coaches omo di omo ho omo wonim de no sa coaches no believe you ho and go for ntimi nkase sa coaches no ho da but ni umbetimi use no say trainer scout for player we no afa tete mo de mo sisa madwene da and the Ghana for so empene mamu da and the Ghana for ni apre and who say get mo parent F no must say football anything am number bia na ye bom hu no mo bom tutuo na Ghana for kan madwene kire mo say football mo nim ye mon step down, mon resign, must say no, and Guasian atomo, mon ferry kakira. What it? Namun slow yame kakira, Namun slow mine kakira, Namun say national teams, no, including Blasters, no, and your man, you, ye Japadian, ye Diasamosa, Moya caretakers. At this time, Yahusa Modi Disca or Hondo to Modia Yesti agency players, Mum young fab coaches, papa players, papa. No way. Enough is enough. Akufuado aban Baumia MPP aban Ghana for Mumia country for say no way coach wo mu peso mu fan sisi an ye nyanu wo ye pese say ye football ni ye atutu no ma ye ansana ya Blasters coach ye fa so ye fa papa obi e betimi anya gidie wo ni mu ni enyina ye timi adai amane sa confidence no wa yiri no ho aye no
more fire
enye say ye sole ya na ya pene amamu na makwa kofa coach aba na mudi diska wo ho no mu fufa agency players abaningu no
more fire
abaningu sa Blasters management committee na omuso omudi pe coach no anase committee na omuso matia omudi pe coach no omuso din faso bia
more fire
one Adom TV 1 p.m. fire for fire as usual shiamia wiei ni entoa so abanagu no ompene ma efefo
more fire
Ghana ompene ma efefo ni da
more fire. Oja Songo steak and now what says Kachuma Songo so the views and I say nim dia so ebe title no aha and the brema ho kwan na dey I can say no see me din etinyame ba Bernard Padibotri na seda kese no and come came back or say more mula more power just for phone na dial star 946 hash star 946 hash now they follow prompt no dodo na na se draws no ebeba so 9 am anopa tututu ya the draw back ko be hye so the di kan na the toss me no ebeba so 12 pm na the last one no aba so 6 pm ne nyina ebeba so live e wa Adom TV nti tem kutu de o draw na empre ho nya botre na sika de be ma de wo se onye sika esi amba no so twa o mba ne do mo agim bruta nti no we ne edwumaku a wo so ma se ne se me fa o kensiem no nsem no embrema happy birthday sonko enkoma merci na ama nyame enchira wo ye pa no to nkwadem na ni be ya oba pa nyame enchira wo medin edi nyame ba Bernard Padibotwe
And then some more kwaba medin de afia amankwa tamaklo endpoint homeopathic clinic na daruma and the health tips bro Adom TV Badwam eso na watch mu nkomo malnutrition BSC FM so no ne saniyoma no aha ho nkomo ene yedi yedi bia na nenso yeto so ahwe risk factors se bia bi wo so na yem pay attention and bia wakọ hospital na yaka bibi sa acho na wan pay mo ehunsunsanso a ede ebrewo dentist specialist motena yem akwaba na yena se da se ne addition a wode maye ntia na yepese ehwe risk factors a enu so ewo mu
acho me da se mpepi no enkola na mpanyinfo was sa problem na nia edi kan etimi edeba caries ade efe ne kaka se no efemfem so a we de twitwi ne ye brush no ntimi enkohyehe flossing cry ye din nti ema omo ntimi ntwitwi omo sinye na we ntwitwi sinye a plug e form nti ema caries no ana cavities no e developing tem e wo sin ni etoso mienu e halitosis ya mekanye because plug no awo ne se no ho bebre ni nti no etimi manka eba o menu de etoso mienza mekanye misalignment se de ne se no nka wo se emra no etie no anye sa de etoso bie ma meka misdemeanor ema nipa na nkasa ni demeanor the confidence
of
form me second girl ne be example me hu ye ba na me se time a we drew no enso ye at least normally na ya na nke ye hwe from 10 economy e se o se no kan kola ni nyina de ni betutu ni aye mpanifo de no afi so one ne kasa now I start to say all day minsa katana no on complaining but ne demeanor say
comfortable
ofere bebre na no omo hu sa na ema na nipem kasa kra ye ne den obi are very intelligent obi betimi ejuma wuye obi nya ye de na obi timi ye pa but said ya ne sitienti on pese obe ba me crampo no spaces kakra me wo Mr. Tessa me ben wa minim so di me be nipem no on say makoshe basis on say me see because the last time me tena say me hwe me hu TV me say eh e kwan na de na afi de ye kese o ma me close na next time if you afre me am fa spaces we and because me hwe smile na me hwe me dia asat say me ankasa me lose confidence nti say anu say me hwe braces
but how dey need different
ye bedro ye be ka ho asem
yes ka phone mo hu because you can't see cry pay attention now
you do treatment now you back ho asem nti risk factors need the doso if I tell you say because of sa occlusion we nti obi ahye ne ho akonfa you won't believe it
how why
or say on feel say o kanipa ho say de ne setie no no kwa no e different and na all can obia pay attention so that's the note I want to was saying onye confident say okanipa ho nti committee suicide it's enkofo so bebre o ho a they have it but they think it is normal nti take opportunity we say utie ya na o malocclusion it can be solved and then all these things can be solved. Last week me man omobeko school no na me dey in collaborating picture no catch him say enyo no it can't be here on kai ko say na owo tibia bi musa on one na fofo a dey trail mo no they were so shocked say sa na necessity but possible itimi asesa nti one of it na on say ne sesi an sa mask ya communication ne mu ya musisi eno so wo ni sunsu anso e won kola ya pomudi ankasa nti ya na normally ye ka so wo sese o wo baby sa na ibi wo fie na wo at least for the first 6 months no in fact kola no nti wo tete na oma wo no esisi e wo hwe sa Vietnam ni Philippines wo no ube hu se omo ko omo se
different
omo wo sa problem no nti ye wo baby sa na sa ne ma ne bi wo na wo makra na twe ne ho kakra
ye da se papa nyame admo ochene betwa so enti ene nso ye de si ha ochena sabe ya ibenya branso no ya sa hwe ebiem ye endpoint hobi kwata clinic friend no 0244867068 medidi afia amankwa tamaklo
Asem yidiko, asem yidika. Asem yidiko, asem yidika. Inna beka. Akwesi insia. Commander 6. Kano said yes here.
Debi amekacho say ye di akukodro. Nyamesuro. Nipa hondo. Obuo ene bekasa. Si emfa mentu asembia ne eni etranton kasa nkyere mpanifo ba ya fa nokra no so wana ye beka na se ne etie eno ya semidika me de akwasi ensia ye fa na sekese kuma Kingdom Herbal Center wa wonim Dr. Amofa bia wo hia na kasa Ghana for dawase Dr. Amofa Ghana for dawase ye dawase a ensada esa se na wada romanti ye to be boost your immune system ema ya ne hodu ana enka na etete no ene ye di sunkudim or the Kingdom Garlic Bitters, Kingdom Garlic Capsules naba onu mu asrade odo ador ni padwem no ebe na ne strade ni nyina de fruam de ama sa so de betimi abo ye a boost your immune system. New Kingdom they say power capsules. Hwe ade ba kwa mam wo gidie wo Kingdom no mle say penna kasa bukura ho dodo na enu bi no onom eduro be yo no an na busuafo ba num bi de e tsa awrehemu ni ahotoso a nipa no wo aduro ni mu New Kingdom they say power capsules pacho be ma se bu de boss so tatata na akonda msro da wo hia bi bakato say enye aphrodisiac na anum ya na no ba de kwakoda eye dure sisi o hawo amabema untimi emperform ye wompem ti be isa hawo ne fro no watimi agina na so tremendous capsules ni so ye man de man sisi enfio no ama enfio ai kama e be white bi ade fro o member bi eto do bi akwansa we ka bi ato etufofo ni che Kingdom Herbal Center o kanshi drug lane frame 0275 804 064 0275 804-064 and 0302-938-153. Kingdom was no challenger. O madam na so yasne me dey asem di kadwumadie bro. And I'm going to come about security issues. Be me to security so we can talk say me be call East Lagos Hills. E be do come but enra me wie the press statement the comment na DCOP wabu no a senior police officer, in fact, he's a commissioner, sending a message, but some of them border on national security issues in T. If we are some kind poor, I will escape those places. But the import of Nkomodieni say, IGP ma undampen the spirit of police officials. Because they themselves also feel worried, especially about a new statement now about Bontin on DCOP Wabuno. They tell me, say, this is a senior officer. Assuming without admitting, because you can one can year, you can say Bontin. tina penisi se bi o se toma ehwan ewo pen mu a ebi enyira dika hwa wo mpanfo anim de ka mpanfo hwe ne esisi asem no tisa ma wona e wo asokra say eh panimpo na eka no kure wo asempo na ye ne say na ye nkuma ebe ye dai abronkuma si egu nhire nimpo nie and to be honest ori adampare some of your senior officers na ni nye ho. They believe this issue should have been resolved between the police and the military. Instead of issuing that statement, make it look as if say, please for no. They are not happy. They are not happy. And one thing is say, whatever success a police for Betchokeno, it is not because the IGP na is supernatural baby. It's because of the men and women in uniform. You ride on their success. You fail on their failures. Tom feels a sasanima say etakoswa, a bit damping on my spirit. And I say, there will be a POMAP meeting. There's a police management board, and there's a meeting behind. Some of the officers now have decided, say, they will tell you in the face. Yes, they will tell you in the face that such issues they believe will not happen again. And I'll make a choice, say, me no be call. I'm serious. It is a Santo and I say East Legon Hills and I say area need indoors. But okay, for sending in Abadia to be a fed area, no East Legon Hills. East Legon Hills. Sending and say chrono asha se o sa area mu no anu odin. Say no me catch up me chatabu amania from Friday no. And I'm catch up say remember CCTV footage. Now let me sure eya mo ni ko time na ya attack your baby. A gene sent back 5:33 a.m. I'm up 5:33. And crash I'm not making. I'm up 5:33 a.m. And the pub body for she or Babasia quantifi shim and send back. Shorty will so many CCTV footage in it now. Oh, some kind of mean child 9 February 2024, 5:33. Mami, befie. Wakoda juma ya wapong wakon baby yes ya oba fie abranti otimoto si aya komfortatu amwa eti hwendin we are East Legon Hills so East Legon Hills and e koso sa no aso ne di bibia no o je ne bag agyan ho akono no or Jenny back, a Jan one mako. Avreho. No, I you tennis or Sabisano, echo. And near walkway, I saw Baba Buano Anessa, then so jam and so na mubi. Where East Legon Hills. East Legon Hills. And away a course, so tea, wajibag na edeko. Na ne eboa yesa efie we ne wo benkum ene nifa omo CCTV cameras ene capture saade we eboa ma etime kire sa nipa bonefo a eye saade no na police ni a ono nipa na ni bi okoye a okwa akoboa no hwe ne krofo de ye no pacho ba me sa picture na ye twa papa ne side bandage afọ yes hwe ne krofo de ye no me can't the ababa see asem so da me ma on kakra ma de aba no hwe de kromfo no e de ye no sikan ko de won ko hu no de ne sakoye sikan na kotwa ne nsa esa no aba no so kafra e bon pa esa yakopon esa yare but East Legon Hills na ye ka wasem no enye sa police fo ni ho enye sa police fo ni area ho a police for, and this is not the first time sa kron say akoso. This is not the first time a branch ya uhu no e was CCTV footage no say wo bokro no that time quick my branch the picture no na say coming show ne but mami show the onye a branch na Adom TV ni so no a branch no ko bokro no ni o si the trace but me main picture no where yes
show me here
yes
I was saying
ni okoje lady no bag no any your side se kan etwa obinsem no. This is not the first time as abrante we ayese nyambranse was ampotem wono, but oye ne echi na obinim ne esi ne agyan no oye ne achi no obinim ne besi na abrante ese agyan no no sanam. Eti amana mama ni timu aye ne de ese alice okokura woni na anu ni nansa wa police for sem wo be se pie me se me build the free baby nam de aba be si baby eti opere dam pare mi se aba ai kwame e champo mu me da base kwame nyame sha so hwe na wo me so be ka kire IGP so IGP na mu so nya kwan hwa hwe me se hwe me nene hwe wo chena make ka free baby na eba me de ba be si so Abrantiam so hun TV so obi oti is the go his reporter will be ano enya one way or the other encounter with him. Abranti ene so de ka ebro akasebro ka se pam mo che no so na ne so te se na please pani bibi san se ohwem yo ya osi hai ene ebro do mo bu bi pa me se ezo be ka wasem de da wasem ka no ye na akwa e bibi ehu. Oh, instant justice no Ghana mra no enfwa so na so eto de bia ahometie ni yaudi antino wan hwe ya you go overboard ebi na ko overboard abranti ko kani eti abranti ti ma baba ye de say is le go hes won ko ade ye nya china oh to our dream say yeah is le go hes ye chini say Kim Obesaba. Asma me no kan esi best I think about 11 days or 12 days ago. This is on the 9th of February. Afia some me no kan. Afia e gina mu ye afia. Emu asma na me no e ka say. E na brante ko boss akro no ya sache. But commander o me say yasesa ba ko if the last year December mo baby and they fro aba. There's a reason. And I know some more yes changes no e commander ho no there's omunim near air quantity tell because there may be one more mean can because security issues. And there may be one more mean Kenya but near police for the be so air no sometimes one share you will spill the beans na say bibia ene achi obi no aba ni achi no no aba ni achi no aba it is say please for okra no emisa questions a police for no it is say ye emisa questions some of CCTV footage ni biem good it what pon adwuma ya wo ba ofie opon adwuma wakọ no wapon shembia waje de ko ye shembia waje e de ko papa yesu no nso gina mfia ye wohoro ne boss nso V8 kama so tio so wan tio nyame nko ananim but assuming without admitting wante into atimi ankomwa eno gina no so wo hye ne boss e ka asa the best that place for would ye she atare na o no tell say call for video she atare ye pa she atare na e she abrant no gi abaya e ka e bag no na fe sa hwe ni video na ye chi ni call police station no na atare na she no o atare okay don't say ne uniform wa ɔde gye nneɛma ɔkwan so no East Lagos Hills hɔ no uniform ɔde nam no to share na no sɛ ɔba abɛgye ɔno ayɛ so 5:30 no wasim na so ɔba no ɛna sɛm na ɔrewo serious ɛna ɛte wadi edi agrosa this is a uniform ɛsɛ me say yɛkyini ɛti ameka sɛ IGP ni mabi wɔn mu a yɛ TV ka back na cho East Lagos Hills police station no waso kɔ from especially police for amani any sase wo akyi Greater Accra Regional Police Commander Mr. Shwase I wish say one ka say wo betu na de ase asem mu because yɛnti ma say yɛkyini pa ba ko mienu yɛkyini ɔkɔ ne asachi ne aba ɔyɛ dan ayamanfo tempotempo na mpɛ na asem si mpɛ na asem na the fortunate yɛnyɛ CCTV footage ya actual brantie ɛne no ɔkɔ no aba no ɔkɔ no aba police station krona the Greater Accra Regional Police Commander me say I wish he said this time round because the agents ni mpɛsɛ ye beje de say no kre be no kre de bebo din se be ye no kra ye bebo din commanders a mo share kira sani ma boni say ekoto se be ye no kra ye bebo din na make say I'm praying say the Greater Accra Regional Police Commander onu aka say betu ne na de ase asem so na se bi ene otu omam na opu adwuma 5:33 nkran 5:33 ade achi pa o 5:33 nkran ewie mate pa na se timi hwe obi okontimfi eje ne bag obi akɔboa no ne ye de se ka twa ne nsɛm a no akɔ ne asayi na ba the same hoping and I'm believing said the Greater Accra Regional Police Commander so mo per CCTV footage de bema mo mo free ne day anytime a ye de bema mo e nyina come man chiche ne mpunto ne ho so da bia koso tu amanfo so fo si anka si enye se kesi efi a ye nto CCTV cameras e mo ho no bi obi adaroma o and a capture branding to their saving the whole community because say ye nya sa footage wi anka sa so me no kam asema yeden obe cheche bisa na afa ese no bo oba akọ dem no wawu beda ka chesa nya na ku no so etuwe na etimi aboa yen se nyame wodna se munya sika na se musifie na mun kai CCTV cameras ya mo beto eso de abobo fie ni monte so mudi bi bo isa na bobi so bo monten maybe who knows be about your coffee na ye kan wasmo a the CCTV camera e capture no wonte mu bia mu e bia wonte mu bia mu ba ene eso ba faso de aba no ami akwa kwachira be na hope say ne nema nsa be ka ne nema ententem yankopon ya no ochina ye beto aso James, I'm hoping say ene response papa beba. So the Greater Accra Regional Police Commander, the Inspector General of Police, Ghana for Pebambo ye mu eding. But the paboni for me besi asumedju ya. Some of these evidence bit me abuama ya temi omunyina. Ye fana seka se nkoma Kingdom Herbal Center. Omne the Kingdom Garlic Bitters, Kingdom Garlic Capsules aba edwaso. Edro tatahwe abu atu yade ase wo mamu eno no. New Kingdom Jesse Power Capsules abuama mema yosem wie mu de. Tremendous capsules say from a man Adom free white yade nyina ho. Omama bia to do bia kwansa beka bi ato. Atufo efoni enche Kingdom Herbal Center or Kanshi Drug Lane frame 0275 804 064 0275 804 064 and 0302 938 153 0302 938 153 Kingdom or no challenge. I mean, they are kwesi is the person mu etwaso.
Asem yidiko.
Yes, abamu nyina kwa babiem emfa emra bedwam dwumadi so pensen mu bre na aso na bedwafo betranse abetwe enkomo ensma odo ho no mu a o si edi mu enkomo ebe menim se wate MPP majority reshuffle ya nanka yesi eba nura Joseph Oseu so dia beto dwa se enye nokre. Interesting. But makase both parties no. Yeah, what message your frame no. Enhwe kon betimi afa so aka saasem we yi. It shouldn't be the National Party appointing leadership of parliament. I have never been in support of that thing. Because the National Party, no, hey, entirely different. But you see, it also as a result, say the National Party na HR MP no sika oko file electoral commission there man. Why even should it be so? I didn't know say party in the chair me filing fee the mame. In any case, sika ye chair for political parties filing fee, the doors of electoral commission there. So why should the party be paying for me? It will be tenasina or Jane said, many SMS enye free. Not to the to be the 2 NDC for no.
And the status quo shall remain. We are aware that upon the nomination of one of the deputy whips as a minister, a replacement will be made. That replacement will be made by the caucus when we have had the opportunity and the time to consider the appropriate replacement. This is all the information we want to share with you and to, through you, tell the world that the leadership of the majority caucus has not changed. We have not contemplated any change, and we do have no intention to effect any changes in the leadership of the majority caucus.
With all due respect, it was item number 5. When I know Shemdi Amoko Yewo Alisa Hotel, yeah, Dr. Alaj Mahmoud Baumia, a day. The campaign team got 2 Asia. So to say if they don't even have any intention here, as we speak, the parliamentary party don't have control over who becomes the leader of the majority group. And the national party they decided. Parliamentary group Nakasansono a different grouping altogether. Etu shemu pa ukaso shemu ye pa. Say Patricia John was what the best said or say what the 5th term. On ko deputy to be on about 1st term. How? Impossible. So scheming be na ekoso but I think the party no both NPP NDC especially MPs no more marshal with him no it means stand on more feet on ground. The party in parliament should elect their own leaders. A brashness or some got to about for SISMua, it will be in their own hands. Not 2 parties, no any someone each year, the filing fee of members of parliament or more April the Breno on behalf of the party. No one to be new about it just sometimes assemble it because the MPs don't know about no. Your MPs not Jenny was saying in Aqua no more part no again. Because one or then who am not the film one. And the chairman was with 2 and more be and was say, me 2 and more as a part in the Menya, I didn't say by Sammy. But the chairman was in some man form and said the film not to about the Amamia. Me taking decision, me taking in the interest of the nation. Could be another Padura Casacra Tamachi. That's why we had members of NPP. MPs are now fighting, said, ye can ofrata honum. And believe you me, Sakobasa was said chairman was in the leading campaign now, Kayinu Krache. Parties ni me coming together. No catch them on penny for no. I said they don't have control over them in the house. This is a government business. It's not a party business. If I say come 3P garlic mixture. Piwak for na kofare ba. Piwak natural health. Omna kofa 3P garlic mixture. Paswa wa yekesi aba na broso. ebe ma swat na ti e ma so ntihwim enu na manfo no mu a obi otim se na nkan mu edu kakra no o che wo na fe na kora mu nyina totom enye sa do ne bia we ma so tin kakra kraketi we aduru ba bi na so hwe na se eya no apose ebe boost immune system saa so na me patcho bi wo se ananse achimi ananse onye nipa no achew moja na ntimi ne afri sane wo nipa dwan mu yie num 3p garlic mixture na mmie bi ntintin mu nyina mu yie emfama pebi to okan shi Kofi Sam and Kings work kuma se kodani heba na fe Colina ko fo ko Abed Sam heba takrade AA mess na fe sunyane fo ko Green Light Pharmacy frame 0248 928 824 and 0201 000 0201 000 Franco Trading Enterprise in the phone papa efie rodom say Samsung Nokia iPhone a wope phone be chena ne bonso wo from the amade a Franco fo akache na sabeka sa phone papa nyina ebi osanso the CCTV camera aba on se na no pay asem ni kana meka kire obi CCTV camera obo internet ya che kromfo a o shi oba o kwantemfi eje ne nsem bag to be fabo fie to be what menyesika over 300,000 cedis etimi asifia enye CCTV camera ye less than best 10,000 won't to be fabo fie na protect amanfo so a efa ofie so enim from 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 and 055 593 9311 Franco Trading Enterprise still phone papa efie and wodum Ebenezanate, a former member of parliament, what not Sanso and Chumberima Esquire, a member of the NDC National Communications Team. Everybody,
Busy. I mean, I don't know where.
What are you for? How much are you different? Then you need to be.
Me since young.
I
mean, I'm a type of power. That member, I'm a share, and I pay your marshal said. Material they mean now we see.
What material they different crowd?
Oh,
material different crowd.
We are going to say coincidence. Me lawyer so me who clients are our clients here. No lawyer always watch the same material. I say who as you are competing with your client. And there's no your case be who.
But what material here? Even.
Then now me lawyer to quite urban or tall. I said, maybe the any deep kakacha and the so you just want to see the difference. Lawyer Mawakwaba.
Alexander Yauchumberima, a member of the NDC National Communications Team. Say Alex Bokode.
For a church, so we are here. Was empty. Obayuma. Tell him where. O my hands on Japan, no one met me.
Yeah, basically, I don't know.
And a power I wish to do with the record. Minimum quite a number be old coin. And none I don't have to say as on Japan, and I didn't but me can I get my hair. What does ever know? Yeah. And then you cram and
oh, me a cram a coin tea, so be being a bit in the semester. And I'm
that be order. Somebody had a mass of according. And nice, my mother.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah. I don't only go see.
Oh, yeah, this is serious.
Oh, dear, yeah, 007. Start issues.
Hey, yo.
Hey, dear. Shall we put him like a council so I can inquire?
This is serious allegation.
Oh, massa.
I don't want this together.
And
I was more. I don't need that.
Who's at you? I didn't say 7 forward, the man can't say what.
But the difference of money.
I bet him what, but no, something. No, say you can't say when you know, when I say, a national television.
Oh, no, me trans me can't.
Obi catch him. Obi catch him so politics sika on. You the small before everybody ni pa kono hono.
Yeah.
Na asasa.
Oh yes.
Nti enfa say bia o ma me 10,000 say me fa come lawyer. Ebedu ebe do lawyers na your friend say 8,000 ebe free lawyers akọ pako no na ne pako no the next day osma be say me first can come obi na me tizo me o ana the next call parliament say ebe na ska na me say politics kan te be
we could some trip for ade so hey
some trip for ade
okay me say
me na me ka me some trip
me say me yes some trip me yes some trip me some am koji me yes some trip when you say Chibrema why a former police officer pen and we were having this discussion about CCTV camera be a capture brantia obokro no wo East Legon Hills.
Oh.
Now I think this is the second time second or third time, yeah, channel.
The same person.
The same person. Uchi no kwa near Jano. Uchi no kwa near Jano. Emma, somewhere December. He's from Penny 4 years as I war. Commander na no war honor. Yes, son.
Uchi no kwa from police station.
East Legon Hills police station.
East Legon Hills police station. Okay.
Na ya Jano. As to near me a Jano there, cemetery I make a say me.
I mean, anyway, what the question you and then I can ask some questions.
For the phrase, I feel the CCTV camera. You so both maybe I to be one. It you show yes.
Position. Okay.
So inti Usha Abaya no share white and the black ebana. We see 9 February 2024.
Okay, the Oba was wrong.
Yes, the Oba was wrong.
Okay.
At 5:33, inti Abrante the Timoto Sua.
Ocean, okay.
Yes. Inti she atanation wo de atanation pa me hia me Abrante so anka se che no so Abaya no e bag na oji no honom sa no
ono kwa na Timoto no so
ono kwa na Timoto no so e no ohwim Abaya bag e de efins ma so no ne keka na so trem on de e kon ko tena moto so we 5:33 ahomachi o
okay
ahomachi 5:33
na say ade ache kra
no East Lagos so according to patcho mame Abrante no video na kasa na so me o share atare na fe hwe Abrante
as no so me correct as a dark blue or
yes o le me kire ma me patcho mame Abrante the picture no and say the video na here yes it atare na hwe no eni
na I did no mutite
say as usual
o yale o be se bi won ka bokro no
and the normal say onya sure mo sa da o twa wo mpene pa ne tetene say ya hwe be say Abrante bi
is it a for police station you
we I think first Lakeside police station in the call it that's community 8
at the Water police station
me tell them say the reason here gina so the jane there me tie me kire
all right so kwasi bail there I think constitutional not even I think constitutional rights number 1. Number 2, also the case of you see here example Martin Pebu an attorney general case now and also I mean the Supreme Court has reinforced that fact to say bail and I said that principle is a bail no matter the offense yema bail but I would say yema bail in just a wasam na
okay
say krono no abo for instance so we have more evidence against him na yache no at Nako police station as you said Lakeside was a Lakeview police station na ebia within that 48 hours no mama na bail the next thing is investigation continues continues muhia further and better evidence against him because the employee is a wo koboko adu a wo prosecutor no adwuma so no wo so na gina de ono abokro no de ono oni dwuma bi adi o twen so obeka wasem ni nyina wie no aka say either you made a case against him or you made no case
okay
so if you're able to make a case against him there then the court will compel him to or will ask him to enter defense
okay
now when you make a case against him or no enter no case submission say you enter some because what's an board at the board no so be no but say you do be police station na bia so obi na wonim ni nti ana obi nsa bi eta na chinti ana ye ja no so wonko na ye ko na ye no na ye sa na abayensa na obi say I mean we can him ya say as much as the on the ofuna no go do police station na enkwese where we get that tag a bread process manase number 1 gidi amanfo nya omu na so ayira anapo ya me no kasa police for 400 and something pass out na ya I'm just coming from the police depot area I will pass out over bonten aduma so na de wonu ababayo A criminal is never your friend.
Yeah.
A criminal is never your friend. What do you understand? You bring people who have committed acts against the law to book. Now, name of Mr. Koban says, I don't want to believe so. Being a time that she said, only or young from Swa, or you're untouchable, what in the background, Sabi, Enquisition, near Jana, and then I was a meal. I know Jano. Watch now, but I want them near Odiaco. Yeah, Odiaco on one fire. Yeah, now on the Oko National. What Jan, no, I make to be honest with you, the NTM me a Jana, dear. And American so police name and now penny bin and say watch that. We should all be careful because they will be no. Yes. What's the be na ya
Abrante ba ko course or kobua. The second ko no ko. Yes, na nsa ekoye ko chi nsem.
So Kwesi, with this issue, it means as I say you fear. Yes. We have to take our security serious. Yeah. If fear na wo honom and I say be okoye robbing and I say road no so if e be mo ni CCTV camera this we know it will be difficult for you to get, but sometimes no home if you are doing who fixes CCTV camera, you also need to have another security mind behind what you wanted to do. Okay. Because nipa na okwakofa na abano how well do you know the person? Okay. Because wako company bi maba kwesensia company of CTC into maba ya camera na mami nipa no ba be no bibi obe fixe o TV na obe share the ekoso wo fie nyina no nipa na ba wo dem how can you trust the person who is coming? Okay. How can you trust even the institution now wako falling on them no? So it should be a very known person. Okay. We will GDA ewonimu. With the issue of the police, it's rather unfortunate. Say, nipa no be ene your kwane ayino or kwane ayina. You see, the police service should also know that they have a credibility to protect. Sure. Because it's becoming too many in some of the police stations. Let me give you one example. Oko fiti friends English Amanfro, Apraku and all those areas. Okay. There are some people there when they get a police case in that area, omun called police station because the credibility was that area police station SCC area more police the credibility is not there, all because nipane fo so I had the so be before us and langas issue or hopa minya say now the call SCC police station and when you do that the police will lose credibility. Meanwhile ebia nipa ba ko pe na yes so at the moment obi beka so me ko me masem no call regional me the masem no call say that means there's no need for us to operate a police station at those areas. Intimate say police for no so sometimes your credibility is very important. There are some police officers bi wo ho ye bo amabaso say obi say why hu obi sika and I say well who say obi na odiako based on that na promoting the park no. How do you feel? Say who there obi anim say your friend is saying Kwesi ya and say half of police we there okwa obey. Yeah. I was talking to somebody about one judge be. Tema. And I'm told service and cry in if you. Yeah. Oh, onya case obi ka say fakọ tema. Asem ko afi Kumasi and after afi tema lo ka say fakọ hono. Because when you go obehu ko obefa so be anyway, you lose credibility, you lose respect. E dey na nsi okromu ha. Judges say say obi mu ji aponche. A whole judge can't you buy aponche? Aponche eton say. Aponche. Now because of aponche, now I'm a forced judgment against somebody. We no more okwa 20 no obi ko dem. So sometimes all the institutions as almost someone who said, look, our credibility is very important. Apart from the institution credibility, credibility is very important. Yeah. So this one I want to appeal to the police. Say, look, it shouldn't be as people have the perception and people know that station to be so. Sometimes some of these things, you are being careful because the next of people who are TVs now but meanwhile, it's for the good of the country. Yeah. Yeah. We see many we extra to no last week and any week Say Vows Day.
Yeah.
It's a very bad day for some of us.
Oh, what?
Your colleague, one of your sister station, the host of Boiling Point.
Yes.
Obutantin Kobra Kwachi. In fact, I think a week before about my program no, me nene share ewo. In fact, me PFE me come account and pack on me because I'm so offer. In fact, we stood there for about 10-15 minutes and now advising me as to how we say strategy and all those things. I need to help in the constituency. Inti ebon command our castle. Me start saying them. Maybe I'm so offer. See the master. Maybe. Unfortunately, last week, I think around this time, he was on set discussing the reshuffle from the president at a bar late in the evening on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no, you're anti-assem papa. And I know the deputy minister for information, now the for minister for information, Fatih Abubakar, and I'm about to former deputy communication director, and then also Bempa, and then other government spokespersons call a friend is saying a Jumemuho, Esan Kodi Fee, and Ebusia. And in fact, on the brother, Reverend also Bishop, on the Papa. And I need brother Reverend J. So me papa.
Unienda uzanza.
Yeah.
Unia pa. Minimum that.
Inti. Vada na pano ankasa dana ebe call kwa be share papa wa ha. Ma me ka chene so ye be ba ho ewie mu.
Okay.
And it's a very very sad moment for us, especially those of us are wa ma ye do bebe ye do. Me starting media, me ko TV so me ko radio so. Nihona made start here.
Okay.
And it's a very sad way for. So I want to say a condolence to the family, the Ken City media, and then the entire MPP fraternity, because like I said, most of us, especially the young ones, a woman, your political life for a woman, say, especially when it comes to our communication, it was very sad last week. Most of our people are. What you are finding Semuna will be a issue, and I'm told say on the 9th of next month, no, you're being 1 week's celebration. So let me say condolence to Reverend Yahoo Swanson and Reverend Ej and the Tegu, the Daughters of Glorious Jesus, the wife Joshua, and then about Joshua, and anyway, Ejumai Fonino, your mamun, any cover by Ken City, Honorable Kennedy or Hine Japan, your mamuna shedding.
Tiyanka nyame admo 9th of March ye nyina yenhye Ken City ani mo Medina na yankoye ofa kwamna kwache 1 week. Happy birthday so confirm Maria Lovelace Johnson, Director of Inspectorate Directorate, your Food and Drugs Authority. And your birthday, we wish you all the best. Yankopon inshira na onyo kese kopem se obeye kese pa.
So it's Friday and birthday.
Enjoy party.
Say we no dia kwasinsia.
Oh yeah. Ebe na rate me through baby. Nyame na me wadi ma.
Ko ho asem na de kan na de du fieda de ma remfi.
Na nyame na me wadi ma.
I pon free show no na waka studio ya u me geti gwempia won.
Ene so ba me. Okay Ben. As a war party was has aba but
Friday 23rd one. Or 23rd. Let me
hampo.
February born.
What's that?
Eti ebe ne wo be say. You see NPP project.
My venue for the party in the night me.
As today, but we are saying it's only one.
Yes, I'm saying I can be a reshuffle majority caucus, but I know Joseph or say a Jano Cray.
You see, we always have a social media appointment.
Yeah.
Make I say President Ebafu for 2017. Now, at the Betchino, we have a list of your friends saying, Kofoya appointing as ministers and deputy ministers. And about MNDCs. So there was a time being I'm sending me forwarding my down for back. I'm saying, on the late non funding, on some the shots and on some security. Go home. This came as a week of the reshuffle
Okay.
President yeah. Okay. So people are anticipating say. Then the leadership of parliament and also people are believing say emube sesa.
Okay.
In a sense say also most of the people are a war not the leadership position but omo appointment no. Yeah. Most of them either say oye committee chair and also oye committee vice chair.
Okay.
One of the president nominees also a chief whip, deputy chief whip, Menuaba leader Sarah Malasa. Yeah. So mean that there's a need for a replacement. Okay. So when you are doing a replacement, then you have the likes of Menuaba Master Satete, who is now your friend saying deputy information, who is the vice chairman for communication. Yeah. So far as a minister or a deputy minister, you cannot chair a committee or be a vice chair of a committee. So there's going to be changes in the, exactly. And you can see say almost about 10 of them from parliament. Apart from say the vice chair or the chairman of the committee, no. Okay. If it happens to be a member of the health committee in parliament, he cannot be say I'm deputy minister for health. Yeah. Or go through now be deputy minister for health. He cannot be a member of the committee because that could be a conflict of interest. Yeah. Because whatever Audibeba committee is so, and I say whatever committee be discussing, you are going to have a private information about it. So you cannot be part of the committee. Okay. So that's how parliamentary Jumana then. So for me, I think say I don't know why imagination and why thoughts and they call sa list no. And just as you rightly said, when you look at the leadership now, Afenyo, now we now project your friend is saying we promote another prayer. Then Habib becomes the chief whip. Then I'm told that they brought Patricia Piaget to be the deputy, and then Alex Tete. Yeah. Alex, this is Alex's second term. This Patricia Piaget, I think the third or the fourth term. Yeah. This Habib, the first term. So when you're talking about experience and proceedings in parliament, Alex and Patricia even with him Habib. Okay. So if you are saying say Obi won the fourth term and in the third term, Uncle show Obi in the first term, I say it becomes an issue. Honestly, you call parliament. Now I was expecting that you be share as a caucus to elect our own leaders. Before we realize, no, per the constitution of the party, no. Okay. As I said, party, no, any parliament caucus, any leadership.
Is that Article 11?
Yes. Okay. But unfortunately, no, but I mean, also fresher into the other cabiano. But I always of the view say, look, when it comes to leadership of parliament, it shouldn't be a prerogative right of the party. In as much as party no heading, Ujina not the call parliament. And just as you rightly said, party no continue UCC 2,000, 3,000. Yeah. How much did I pay for filing fee for even the forms? Yeah. Filing fee, and those that even came to contest sitting MPs pay a development fee. It's no more than the offense a EFNS. At the end of the day, no, many leadership Sure. In as much that the party will have a control, your friend is saying leadership and as a parliament you also need to have our own leader. So me pe Kosinsia, me pe Chumberima, me pe we to be our leaders. But Obi Nancy in the comfort of his office or home and pick a pen and paper and write 5 names and send it to them. So I want these people to be your leader. So for me, I think I don't know where the communication came from. Whether, but to be honest and to be sincere with you, Unaoka say, friend say, item 5, me National Council man could be. And I mean, who agenda and also it won't mean challenge. And to mean challenge, and because the only mean to mean challenge. Okay. If you are only privilege to the agenda for the meeting, and I'll be surprised. So they say we are special assistant to JFK. Because JFK there Obian is me body. Into to me send you agenda no one sending me there. And me friend am no accept.
Can send him.
Into you then almost say agenda number 5 on agenda.
Me so stress.
That source.
It was part
of the discussion. But was it discussed at the National Council?
No.
Yes.
Omo koye no. NSA, JFK say, NTASIA, so there's no need say, Omo raise the general meeting, that's National Council meeting now. Dr. Bawumia and the campaign team, so, but indeed it was part of the agenda.
So it confirmed what I'm saying, say, you are now a special assistant to JFK.
Yeah, special assistant to JFK.
Now, how do you know the nitty-gritties of what transfer?
Who works with the multimedia.
Until you have your inside information.
That is it.
Okay. So, yesterday, the first deputy speaker, who was also a very senior member of parliament, the leadership, and as a parliamentary caucus.
Okay.
And you see, I am so happy now saying the way and manner, if there's an issue in penny for out, like I said, the caucus decision.
Okay.
Caucus decision. It means sometimes some of the decisions any caucus. So when it's caucus, it binds every one of you, irrespective whether you are in support of that.
Why some members of the majority caucus were fighting against Afenyo Markin as the majority leader, if indeed it was to be so. Alexander Yauchum Berima, Patrick or you who know that too.
Research. Anyway, whether or not they were able to carry out their changes. Like he said, some of those people or have committees that I know for a fact. And one more appointment. So by virtue of that, they have to relinquish their positions or whatever on various committees and any other. So if that is the standing orders or that is the rules of parliament there, so, and you have to say automatically must replace them.
Yeah.
And to replacement, and they say, "Second boy, you're moody and
yeah.
And what I say. And if that is the case, then whether it came now or whatever, now, it will definitely come.
Sure.
It will definitely come. Because and then I mean, it is that they are going to decide to say, okay, here replace you and leave it vacant till they go to elections and come back. Or they will definitely have to do it before they go to elections. I mean, as in national elections. Is that what I say? In the idea and answer one by as to whether they want Afenyo Markins to lead them is their own cup of tea. And then they one answer one. For parliament. He's not the deputy. Such Chairman was a deputy to Honorable Abraham was Edu.
Yeah.
That time in the early days. I mean, I think after Sir Papa Abraham was Edu was more or less the last majority leader in parliament. And that time, when Chairman was his deputy. On one parliament, you have Chairman Sabons by Mrs. Speaker. I can say majority leader at that time. I didn't know what they would do. What the Afenyo Markins are? Well, for me, I have nothing against that. It's their own party decision. They may have their reasons why they don't want him. Some too may have their reasons why they want him. But that is up to them to make their own decisions. But the
issue is the national party should not be seen to have a control, quote unquote, over the parliamentary party, where the national party decides who leads any of the caucus.
At the end of Bama and Mijinasro. Said you have been a man, Nazar, you know, and a man over in the Musa would mean between you know. So you didn't just go to parliament. You didn't just go to parliament. I don't intend, in fact, I've cancelled it out of my plan to ever become a member of parliament here.
Okay.
But you can't, I mean, you are either there as an independent candidate.
Yeah.
Or you are there on a political party's ticket. And my trans, you can say NDC for the MBB for the only title to be about Thomas is a minority majority. But
why should it be so? And yet, the money pay fee say MPs who are parliament, they are not, sorry to say, reasoning on their own.
No, they reason on their own. But I might be able to new party from. There are certain things your party cannot be taken away. I mean, it shouldn't be so. Your party cannot take a decision on left and then you will be on the right. It doesn't work that way.
When it goes against the interest of a minor.
Or mind their interest and I can. And then the man be saying have some take against the interest of man. Even the man back when after
Majority caucus already here.
Majority yeah sorry
then the finance minister. I think we need a position be the national party no and open sir. But some of the majority caucus no be already here can of say by who cook some pedi in free one.
Kind man penny from. I know can't enter. One more microphone ya no munya kukudu. One someone in your way. They were akwasi akwa na higher number. I'm so put now was show. They were cowards. More a good one. I'm man anyway. You see kwasi. Some more say na finance minister sabe ni mo no homodia. I don't think you see am say blame no a mean defend can. But I don't buy the idea say everything that went wrong in this government is kind of real. It's not true. Ministers are policy implementers. Policy every never. If one never ban the cabinet no.
Yeah, minister answer your part.
Ah, your part. O man pani your part, vice president your part. Mu nyana mo ko transit decide. O man pani ka sama transit kura bra kan say cabinet ni mu a. Na no se bia bibi ba. Na bia hia na tension o sorry free wa vice president and the chair. No other minister can chair. Is it not the president or the vice? San happy do unya wura cabinet room ahead of you President Temedo. The immediate left is the vice, and I think the chief of staff was so sometimes on his right. So what I say, who see the case of BBC and kind of right and I mean, I find it very difficult to understand that. I've worked with ministers before, and that's not how ministers works. You don't take every sole decision. It's not so. So you cannot be on your own. Say BBC, because we are one on one now. Take say I was what here. Yes, when I was showing.
Yeah.
But it's every decision taken by you. Yeah. There's a team behind you, a production team. One more casa. We're going to make way and say. They are directing you. So I say if we put every single blame on the show, it should be up to you, dear. Then team now watching no. I'm for somebody almost. So I'm not defending Ken, but me there, me kwade, me nyin to me da. Say this mess that this will have caused us, no, it's just Kenifrat and every other person is not part of it. I mean, how is that possible? How is that possible? So no more than that, there be no any problem with that. And now it has meaning the other because the Nippon Empire is better than me. I mean, but to be honest with you, I'm not better than them. At the end, I mean, to make my in the next 8 months over there. Because by November, the minimum in politics, November doesn't mean there's a turn on the handover note. Later by November, and also be actually handover note to the chief director of your ministry. Because you need to see just it was all by the way we need to be announced as a ministry. And near back. Okay. So when somebody, the next person of Obama must come and have that and you to phone the chief director and take about. So one point about so crying out the same thing because some of you have to go for vetting again and all those things and come again. As an local elections, it is a most solid year that time. Yes, some was one money. But the question is, was it only Ken who was taking that decisions? But
before that, the national party no entry the parliamentary party no end.
Because what would you see? Me person you be not dream be say. I say woman a show say. Oh no, it's not always so. Was it
me too on say one Abraham leader. Like say na ebereke. Obi te a salam down. No afa pen paper. Okay, nipa 5 1 2 3 om na eko. T. Like it happened in NDC.
No, hold on. It never happened in the NDC. NDC the NPN phone be catch actually was say when you see my cousin Meseti who call parliament on the ticket of a political party. NPP member of parliament for Ahafuano South. NDC member of parliament for Afaga Tono for the South. There's a tag on you. So why how can you say you not do what the only party in Zambia?
It's a tag need to me between two ba enyi me ankasa leadership. Because one, okay. You were national party.
Yeah.
But me say national party and power regional executives.
Regional
regional executive of the various
so woman I nominate you,
that is it.
Oh no.
I mean, at the intina say regional executives or more within the region, because to amaba, more executives are. The party in parliament no went to
that is why every
national party
political party be on the constitution.
But virtually with this one, we are the same.
Political party be on the constitution. Me besides a political party on the constitution. I natural will say region no. You talk about be saying the regional executives.
Okay.
And natural was a constitution. Constituency mono. You in the saying and yakuyas mercy. And the just a national so you in the saying yakuyas mercy as general secretary, chairman, whatever. On me the member stand say someone you could do parliament. You work with your political party. I agree that sometimes if you are say be honorable anybody as majority leader or as minority that moon number prefer. Where the party wants to give maybe chum to you that I'm on petchum name or honorable. Sit down with the party. Maybe point sit down with the party. More agree, okay, so okay, so now they're not okay, so now no cry. Even though I was or you said they're okay, but everyone said they're okay and no cry. So now you pen down, I mean, Crophobia, and they say the National Council we could discuss it. You have said no cry. At the end of my boss, I'm pretty putting more dreams, said, me, said, as soon as seen them, deputy majority leader, win a majority leader. More than a sergeant. The next point is that when a quorum of parliament in Asia, Edin Kumo, and to see I 1 year. Okay? Said you even offer the national constitution. For instance, my Penibo minister here was in deputy minister, we deputy minister in consultation with the minister.
Yeah.
It was for minister and you deputy Diabro. Or Frau, I know what I say. Maybe I'm just a mayor deputy. Oh, Mr. Kamina, because since the answer come home, it's okay. Then they come together in a consensus. Not a dinaba. Sadly, the party should not just work in isolation. Say, yeah, the pen here, and I say, consult party. No, we actually need a chum. A man will be a transposition.
But I don't think, sir, if there have been a friend saying a discussion between the caucus and then the leadership of the party. It will not be discussed at the National Council, as you are saying. If
even
indeed,
some members of parliament like Andy Appiah could be Carlos Kinsler-Henkra out. And not even Andy Appiah could be was on I think Joy. Say they are not even in support. If indeed they're not even in support.
So it means that there has not been. So it means that there has not been a discussion between leadership
becoming the leader.
No, okay, so the caucus. What means they want a different person?
That is it.
I mean, sometimes they can say it can be that the party being want me, and maybe the caucus also want me. What I say. Okay. But the question is about the son who almost will be a position in NCNY. I was somewhat transit.
And you know, elected.
No,
that's what the new standing orders of Parliament. Yes. No, it has not. I take it effect from January. Yes, now the leadership of the caucus should be led by the caucus themselves.
But a nuclear behind the curtain.
The party will have a house.
The party should sit down with even the now some more number electing back there. But money party is not going to say because
I don't think this thing will be an issue, to be honest with you. Whatever the issue is, no, I believe that the leadership of parliament and the leadership of the party, I believe, can resolve this matter if indeed it's in the pipeline. Say, oh, you say some leadership. I don't think that there's an issue because let me give one example. Let me give one example.
Like start changes in Beba.
Oh, no, if there's a change in me, I'll not be surprised.
Because of some appointment.
Yes, exactly. That's how Mikacha was saying. Yeah. Even on the committee level, there's going to be change on the various committees. Sure. Because most of the ministers and deputy ministers almost serve on a committee. Yeah. So if it happens that you have been sent to a Lydia, now our minister Lydia our environmental environment and science and technology committee. So now you have been sent to a friend is sanitation. You can still be on that committee. But if it happens, say, your friend say the Ophelia Eco Interior, which Ophelia is on the Interior Committee, she cannot be a member of the committee. Okay. So there's going to be changes on the committee level. So the same thing says Lydia knew what to say there. Yeah. When she was giving the minister for
procurement,
was this procurement on gender? some of us when na say you know if you hold on as a
but I facha them even way embrace
chairman suppose na
game back is up next
Obasa
kwesi biem emfa emra Badwam tubedie eso live on Adom TV we say mo a mo twa dem wo ani am aba mu da bia me catch us say enwumre no nsia ene awia prem to bre ye be say na draw abro utibetimi awini enso me ka say Ghana Post enso person de me bia ma na odofo e wa abro chira fa be si omoso no fam koma smart delivery e ho emasem e say ye banchi say ye board say ye kobi say ye momone say ye atosodie bia na person koma nwa wa abro chira fa ko Ghana Post obi rapid kama yakwa ko drama wa betwa kakra bi ene dem friend 0542 527 004 0542 527 004 Esa what they call UK, Europe, USA, Australia, South America, Asia, and I say every Birmingham baby the focus Ghana Post for and for eso. No one wajuma and for embam. And we are forced out Eben. Yeka said a member of parliament be sending message say filing fee na MPs Muchiano. And mu be na part yi and the coach for electoral commission. And then
so that is why I make say it can so that will not be the yardstick say because of mutual filing fee you can change leadership.
Okay.
That's why I still believe say the leadership of the party headed by a friend is saying Stephen Tim.
Okay.
The general secretary who I respect so much with the leadership of parliament. If there's going to be any changes, sir, I believe say they are going to work together to ensure say there will be a right changes that will benefit the house because only me say apart from say your friend is saying parliamentary procedure we are also looking at your friend is saying regional balance.
Sure,
that one also counts a lot. Ubesha you share NDC for a year changes now. They were using that one as a yardstick.
Sure,
and it's very important if we call election and you realize you say, oh, as for Ashanti, you don't have a problem. But I have a problem in Greater Accra, I have a problem in the FN saying, how do you call it? Central. Then let me put somebody who is going to be all central affair. Currently, as I'm speaking with the NDC, have a leader who is from the central region. And I can tell you, sir, when you come to the NDC caucus in central region, it's FN saying the majority leader.
Minority leader.
What is his name? Atuforsen. When currently you come to Central Region, MPP caucus is Kennedy and Afenyo. Unfortunately, Kennedy is going. So then the one who can step in the shoes of Kennedy, Afenyo, because Elvis Morris Donko is not coming back to Parliament. Nana is a deputy interior minister. So you can see that even on our side of Parliament, the Okita force no pano either Afenyo or Awa. Meanwhile, Awa too is a minister. So you can give it to your friend. There is a greater call for council make an argument that if we are removing your friend and lead the idea from Greater Accra, then you have to get a Greater Accra replacement. But currently, as I'm speaking with you, Henry is now a minister for interior. Sylvester is now going for information. In as much as Titus put on the parliament to say. I'm talking about the So it's about strategy the party want to put in place. But I believe that it can be done in consultation with leadership and in the caucus. That's the most important thing.
No personal view, what's your 24-hour economy, Eddie? On a personal view.
On a personal view. Me name what is 24 hours. Me name adokro.
Are you afraid 24-hour economy?
Yeah, minimum say all 24 hours.
Okay, in a day.
In a day. But with the 24-hour economy, me name I have
24 hours.
I have tried my possible and maximum best to understand
on your own.
On my own, the 24 hours. Maybe someone who say in what areas the so-called 24-hour economy omo person mama eka so eden o person oye okay dia onu eka na o say buying a local products and receive and services will be for government. I mean I've listened to a lot of them.
Okay.
Obiani there oka na nuju adayi ene wuku ada Joy there train me. Me wa Musta station, Joy Prime. NDC ni amede ba ho. Also you better run 24 hours economy. E what them na 3.
Hey.
Oh, you can ask Rose. Them na 3. I'm saying what to find that?
24-hour economy.
Because me I've traveled on several occasions. Yes. In some cases maybe do anapa, but most of my travel check-in class at 11 o'clock. Yes. I could do your friend is saying how much. Yeah. Play the big class to 2 a bit to 3. So what's the 24-hour economy be your friend is saying? 3. So even the flag bearer himself, no cover 24-hour economy neighbor. He's finding it very difficult to let the people understand.
Jomama,
I'm telling you, because see, Adom, more 24 hours. Kolebu, hospital 24 hours. Your friend is saying police for 24 hours. Yeah. Military 24 hours. Yeah. Fire service, immigration, customs. Which sector of the economy? And they're ready 24 hours.
Was it part of the private sector now? Maybe
look,
almost services.
Most of the pharmaceutical society, Ghana have pharmacists. Most of them run 24 hours. And yeah, and then start 24 hours.
Also more count.
Now we see watch seller. Share me advert mobi. Okay. But all I'm talking watch. Extra O.
Okay.
Hong Kong. I'll start 8 o'clock. About 3 o'clock, we watch it. Yan kasa ye nyumtu nini your friends the rock school ni watch it 24 hours. Oba Miami constituency Ablekuma Central Kozongo numu. There was Zongo market.
It okay so Haji amuni watching count. Oh, I'm about Haji about count. Maybe.
Nja ape. Me see Ablekuma me do we call Zongo market.
Are we saying the night economy run 24 hours?
There are a lot of places over Koha. We already have existing night markets on 24 hours. So which are the 24 hours?
I have a market
me see my bo me what do mama. Me see Zongo. Sabu Zongo. You were
24.
Me see you were 24. Me aunties. I told the kunin chinam wo ho. Me auntie. Me see omo to the kunin chinam e wo ho. Opa. Broad corridor.
Okay.
So the sector of the economy, where they are going to run a 24-hour economy. And I maybe say me who say, now maybe say will be Lands Commission.
Okay.
Says 24 hours, and I say ministries, about 24 hours. Which of the sector? We in farm.
Okay.
Now you see farmers. You can visit street lights. Will go for farm. No, what?
One they can be.
Until
we nati. One share them when you oh. Oh, we do
now. Could be some general secretary. Now look at general secretary. Or say, or more gate. Weathers. Me before you get to my house, there's a weather there. Or you 24. Or you do my number.
But
me do command me fianka. Na me do kumase.
Yeah.
1 a.m. me nyafu foodi.
Okay. Eti mami sa chumba ma say him na.
Ebe call 24 hours there. Ebe
a 24-hour economy because near ebe there's a virtually every sphere of our economy currently is running 24 hours.
Were there factories in Ghana before 1D1F? First question. You might want to answer.
Yeah, we are factories.
Oh yes, certainly.
There were factories before 1D1F.
Send the casa precommune.
Relax. There were factories in Ghana before Sakufuka to Castle 1D1F.
Yes.
Into a kind of sort.
Oh, so it's sent to the month. Let's ni BM no.
What is it?
Mimi asante mampo.
Factories are here.
So far, Mr. Bako.
Your friend is saying.
Oh, let's check it.
Mimi if you find South constituency, me district no. 0.
Okay. Munyebi. Mumunyenye.
0.
Oh, okay.
Tini.
Okay.
0.
Fantiakwa district.
Fantiakwa South. District. 0.
1D1F ni bin
0.
Mami check it. Kasana men check it.
Now, yanku enim. The entire me bisa say question edutwa mu ne say. The fact say bibi ewo ho. Wa bo company bi din Kasapreko.
Yeah.
Me wa primary school. Na me na nanom wo those friend biaba. Wazi. Na ye tia no na ye ton nsa. Na ye ton Kasapreko brandy, gin. In the 90s,
okay.
Nado, MD, even Minister of Foreign Affairs, and that's Attorney General. But not as a company. And no buy any 1D1 for the Casablanca can as oh
yes. Sir, or say a buy support.
No. You must be a Casablanca company and one less account in the 1D1 F no. What let's say the can. A band says the can.
So say a bind the Kakra town.
What's your barman Zika?
I the Kakra.
A barman is Zika.
A tie or much.
Oh, and one American into a barman is Kaka. Zika in Tina, who never 1D1 F listeners. Because when you 1D1 F so benefit. Oh, into a man is come to a never woman. Yes, sir. Someone may want Sasanity. Good. Okay. So now, the 24-hour economy policy, yeah, can also want to now, Untina maintenance. Okay. The 24-hour policy, as Shin said, in simple terms, we'll run a shift system, be a many part of and admire for 3 consecutive periods. Okay. So the first period, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay. The second shift, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now the last shift, about 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay. Now, at each shift, you get an equal number to be going. Okay. My example, my experience be my example. Because if I work UK, I'm starting law school. Naja, menya me lawyer nti naja me pon school akra naja. So what I say. Nti na company na me no me adwuma from UPS. Coventry. Okay. Now woman there, woman there computers you franchise be nti that unit and I said that department and na me wo. Okay. Me by this time ya kase me school dan say be me classroom. Nti me nko adwuma. So what I say. By actually sometimes depending on the day be answer the time at the point but at most 1 p.m. upon. Because the MO2 naja mijinam. Okay. You could try 10 p.m. na mapon.
2 to 10 p.m.
2 to 10, 8 hours. Okay. The normal working hours for my be 8 hours.
8 hours, yeah.
It's 2 to 10 mapon. Obi abe me 10 p.m. no. On ba pon na pon nsia. No nsia no obi so akoyi nsia so na me be the classroom na me nsia dia. Yeah. No obi so to wa won so ye den. Eduma. Na me so me pon me so akoyi sia nipa no. Okay. This is the 3 shift system that goes to the 24-hour economy. Ani ba kon. Tieni. But you can't say and every sector. I work with Charles and Go solicitors in London. You're in running 24 hours. Tinie. And yes, sector beyond the running 24 hours. It's not so. So even in London, you can no beyond the running. Tell my mom love for me. Say you're quite 24 hours. 95 p.m. Now let me go on. It didn't number 1. 95 p.m. But there are some sectors, but the same UK when as mature company now you're 24 hours. Yeah. What are we saying? Abana say what target certain institutions, certain areas.
Like
okay, Wasaiti agro in the agro processing industries, Wasaiti pharmaceutical industries, Wasaiti transport industries, Wasaiti construction industries. All these people will be running 24 hours.
And they're already running 24 hours.
Now,
even.
Hold on.
They're already ready to
Okay? This will be running 24. Okay. Yeah, I remember one public institution back up. Passport office. Yeah. Are they working 24 hours today?
By virtue of digitalization, yes.
Are they working 24 hours? You see, you are getting something wrong.
Okay.
So me phone a place order on Amazon. The order goes to a warehouse. Somebody sitting behind the computer there who pick the order, take that item, give it to a delivery van to bring it to me. Computer now and take whatever the animal. Stop being deceived by this so-called digitalization. The internet doesn't go and print items for you. It works hand in hand with it. Human beings complement the internet. Yes, sir. Who place you order and the other was all target online and 2 fee. Once you place it online, they'll bring it to your house. Somebody picked it.
Or any part.
On the file order, no. Okay. On the receipt printing out. And the man warehouse officer will take it, go to this shelf number, pick this item and bring it out. Your label with your name. A delivery van comes and pick it and take it from that 1 a.m. The next morning 6 a.m. would now know a boom.
Okay, so the next one is after passport office.
That is how it works. When because you are doing digitalization, your passport office is working 24 hours. Who does the vetting for you to be for them to be certified? Everything that you put there is okay. And then yeah. Who does the printing of the passport? And then
yeah.
It's an because you've done digitization. Once you do your thing online, your passport and everything is printed in a second. Not internet, now you'll be there. It doesn't work that way.
Okay.
Let us not be deceived by these people.
Okay.
So now the Akatironi, for instance, if the passport office is running 24 hours, may your passport my call be just about last week. Mom was going to man fill forms man. Because if we don't July. I know better photo. But we say so run the system ni year. I need pass one more print one more print passport okay. One more quarter shift. Eti ebi an nipa 5 year mo 4 year mo hai. Ana mo na mo printing room na mo printing. Ana mo ba na pass 6 year mo pon 2 a. It means that mo move you to na kon. Ya two office ni mo. Obi beba. Another force ba betra to say man so abaye. Okay. Mo so upon no mo kono. And so another for so in simple terms, no, the office doesn't close.
Olaya Chum. Very member of the NDC National Communications team. But they are saying or Chanapa. You said yes, yeah.
Hey.
Oh. This is a very simple thing that people are trying to do.